Oops, almost muted myself again here on Techno's Gaming. What's up, everybody? This is TEKNOBLAST. Another day, another week. Man, I am tired. You know you're old when you gotta take a nap right after you get from work. Man, I knocked out for a good hour. I was gone, man. Get that floor fan, the ceiling fan on, blasting that full at high setting. And I was knocked out. I woke up and I thought it was the next day. But I had to put my alarm clock on to make sure I get up and not sleep too early. So we had the showcase on Sunday, which was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. I don't think it was like a knockout show for the ages or anything like that. It was pretty decent. Finally seeing some footage of E-Day was pretty nice, and going back to the first day when E-Day happened was pretty cool, and see the young versions of Marcus and Dom. And I'm hoping that we get to see the whole gang, you know, Cole, Baird, and see how they get to meet and hook up and gang up and then destroy the locust. Give me a second here. It's just me right now. I don't know if the other guys are going to join in or not. It's just myself today, so this could be a short one because there's only so much I can say by myself when I don't have an audience or I don't have a panel to talk to bounce off dialogue with. Do love the retro look of this E-Day game. You know, it has a futuristic look, but at the same time has like these big TVs, the CRT TVs, right? I had that wood panel TV when I was a kid, or more like my parents did. I just watched it. The font of some of these stores, like, see, you could just tell by the sign, it looks very, very retro, very 1960s or 70s look to it. So it's just pretty cool. But the environments looks very, very busy. And I'm talking about not just with enemies or anything, but with a bunch of environmental items like the fruit, bodies, lighting, items, rows of aisles of stuff, just everything. So I hope it stays that way because, you know, we've seen it in previous games and previous previews where like Division 2, you know, Division promised, or was it really Division 1? I forgot which one. Maybe it was Division 1 when they showed a screenshot or some sort of footage of the game, and they had all this trash and all this, like, New York was just terrible looking, right? It was just the way it is, like the way it looks right now, right? The real thing. Oh, I didn't even notice that he jumped on the thing. I don't know, I must have blinked when I saw it the first time. So I'm hoping that they stay the course where the environment looks very busy, and I'm not talking about activities, but like the trash, right? What they show here now, I want it to be true when we get the actual game. Oh, and I forgot to say, way to go Mexico for winning the first game of the World Cup. I was actually watching it at work on my phone, which I should have brought my tablet, but I forgot. And so yeah, I was watching the World Cup and I was watching the first 9 minutes, and then bam, a goal already. I was like, man, that's pretty good. And then I think it was 60 something minutes. That's when the second goal went in, and it was a good matchup. Not that I'm into soccer, football, or anything like that. I'm not. But since this is a once every 4 years event, why not pay attention a little bit, right? And do I have a team? Do I have a specific country I want to win? The only ones probably would say it was Mexico, US, or Canada, since we're the hosts. So hopefully, hopefully one of the countries wins. And my mom called me too, like, mijo, mira, Mexico ganó. I was like, I know. And here's the funny thing. I have a cousin that lives in Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico. right? He's about the same age as me. He's a little confused because he was born in the US, but his parents like primarily lived in Mexico. So, well, because his parents lived in Mexico, he moved there. He had no choice because he was a baby. He grew up and was born, pretty much raised in Mexico. He's a U.S. citizen, but he was raised in Mexico. So I have an American cousin, but lives in Mexico, but roots for Argentina, and has always rooted for Argentina. And I'm sure it's because of the player, but I clown on him all the time because, like, dude, you're one confused guy. It's like you're American, but you live in Mexico. You've always lived in Mexico. You're full-blooded Mexican, and then you root for Argentina. Explain that to me. I mean, some pistachio. So, yeah, cousins weird like that. And I was wondering, I'm curious. He posted a picture on Facebook with him wearing his Argentina, like the jersey and shorts. So he's full blown Argentinian and born in the U.S., but lives in Mexico. It's just weird. He's just weird. I always make fun of him because he's just too easy to make fun of. But yeah, they had a good show here. Like I said, nothing to blow your mind about, but it was a decent show. So I'm ready for some more gears. Same thing with Fable. Not that I've played Fable in the past, because I really didn't. But this one looks interesting because it does look like a Witcher game. And I played through Witcher twice. One on Xbox and one on PlayStation. So that kind of tells you that's a really good game. Oops, did somebody text me? So yeah, give me some E-Day, some Fable here. So yeah, I'm interested in really. Oops, where's my screen? I'm on the wrong screen here. Yeah. I saw some idiot on Twitter today. Why do people do this? I don't understand. If you enjoy gaming, just enjoy gaming for what it is, right? Gaming. Playing video games. Enjoy the stories. Enjoy the escape. Enjoy the artwork. Enjoy the characters. Right? But then they started doing comparisons of a video clip of Fable from back in January and then another clip from something recent just to see the difference. Now, there is a difference, but I don't understand why. What's the purpose? Just to show us that there's a difference? To clown on it? It's like, why? It's like people have lost so much, like they've disconnected from gaming so much. They want to fight about graphics. They want to fight about frames per second. They want to fight about which plastic box is the best, which company is the best. They talk about all that. Which company made the most money? And it's like, whose revenue? The terminology that's being used for, counting revenue or profits or whatever, which I don't understand because I'm not an accountant and I really don't care. Like I said many times in the past. I was like, my job is not accounting. I don't care about their profits and revenue and their margins of error and bullshit like that. I'm not into that. I'm into gaming. As long as Xbox provides gaming a material that I can enjoy, then I'm going to keep gaming on Xbox and play their games. Right? But a lot of people have lost touch in the gaming world itself that's all they fight about. It's like, is that not tiring? Is that not tiring? I got a backlog of fucking games like crazy that I'm playing, and this show doesn't help by adding more games to my backlog list. Right? I just purchased Terminator Resistance, the complete version, which came back out in 2019 or so. That's right, Google. It's just crazy. I don't understand, dude. This IP is better than that IP. And I'm like, sales this and sales that. It is tiring. It is. I was like, why can't you just enjoy the game itself? Right? I mean, everybody knows I love Xbox, the platform, the ecosystem. It's such an easy platform to get into, and it offers so much. And I've been part of this ecosystem. I've been part of the platform since the first Xbox. So it's not something that's been new to me or anything like that. But I also respect the PlayStation for what it has. Is it an ugly, shitty looking PlayStation? Yes, it is. And I hate that people argue about it. But I still enjoy it. It may sit and collect dust for months behind my TV, but I play games on it too. Switch, not so much anymore these days. I'm done with Nintendo. I'm not going to buy any more Nintendo stuff. I still got the Switch 1. Oops. I still got the Switch 1. I got some games I haven't played yet. Will I ever get to them? I have no idea. I'm probably never going to get to those games, right? Got a lot of games that I do love playing back when it was hot. Now it just kind of sits there. My kids don't even play the Nintendo anymore. They're more into Roblox. Or my younger son, who's into Forza Horizon 6 right now, because he's all into cars. But yeah, Xbox hitting the stride. People are meaning. Oh, yeah, and then check this, Google. In August, early August, we got QuakeCon here in the Dallas area. Right? It's not Dallas, but it's in Grapevine. But we call everything here Dallas because that's where everybody. It's like if I tell you Grapevine, you have no idea where Grapevine is at, right? But we just say Dallas as to encompass the whole area of Dallas and Fort Worth. Anyways, QuakeCon is coming. It's that's one of the events where you can go to a gaming event and not argue, bicker about which is better, right? Maybe the PC community has a little bit of battle between which graphics card is the best, but you just don't hear it as much as PlayStation versus Xbox, right? Or Nintendo. When I roll up there to QuakeCon, I take my same setup every year. I got my games case, which I put my Series S in it. It has a built-in monitor, has built-in speakers, and it has all the plugins I need. So it's this huge hit. And it's like, this thing is heavy, dude. It's a heavy case that you could put a gaming console in there. And the most you can fit in there is whatever's flat, like the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, the Series S. There's no way you can fit a Series X in it. It's just impossible because it's a suitcase. You can't put that big rectangular thing in there. But when I go and I have my wagon, because I take a wagon because I have a cooler full of snacks, drinks, whatever, and other wires and stuff like that I need for QuakeCon, is that I'm rolling with my wire, and everybody asks me. It never fails you. While we're waiting in line at QuakeCon, people are asking, say, what is that, bro? What is that? Dude, I am happy to show them. Why? It's gaming, dude. Everybody's there for the same reason, is to game, to enjoy gaming, to enjoy the people that enjoy the same hobbies as you. Whether they're older, because there are some older people in there. They're older than me. I'm 50. I just turned 50 back in November. Right? There's people my age, and there's people that are younger, and kids. And now it's become a family thing. 2 years ago, I brought my son with me. He had a great time. This year, I'm taking him again. I didn't take him last year. Oh man, you hit the big 50. You feel those bones. Not so much the bones, man. It's like I'm still good. I'm not creaking yet or waking up any aches or pains or anything like that. I try to stay active, right? It doesn't look like it because I'm a puffy guy. But I do try to take my walks around the neighborhood, right? Whether it's by myself or I take the kids with me. This week I did pretty good in taking my boys over to the baseball field and pretty much just play t-ball, right? Sandlot style, right? So we'll go to a baseball field. They have a bunch of practice fields in there, with the fence and everything, so you know kind of where you stand. And I'll tell them, all right, kids, hit the ball. I'll be out here catching it, and then we switch off. And of course, the kids at first will be like, "Oh, I got you. I'm gonna play games." Like, dude, you've been playing games all day, right? You've been playing all day. You need to get outside a little bit and run around. And so, of course, they put up a little fuss. I want to go. But, dude, the moment we're out there and they see what I'm talking about, dude, they're loving it. I want to hit next. I want to hit next. Now they're arguing about who's hitting the ball next. Right? And by the time, we get back, it's a little darker already. They got to take a shower and everything, and they get back to gaming. They still have full, they have energy to game. But that's good for me too, because it gets me to move around, because I sit all day at the office or here at home working. And so I get to move around a bit, get that blood pumping, get the joints still moving, still have them working like they're supposed to. But yeah, QuakeCon, 4 days of gaming. Whether you're sitting there, gaming all day, because I've seen spots where, because when I go, I'm there to game 4 days straight, right? I got my spot and you just game all day. Now there's a bunch of keynote moments. There's speakers. There's other things going on at the event that you can go to, but it's an all day thing. The BYOC is 24 hours for the 4 days. And so, but I've seen spots where people come set up and then you don't see them for the rest of the event. So they pay, because you actually have to pay now these days. You got to pay for a spot. And some of these guys pay, set up, and then I'll never see them again. Like, what? It's like some guy could have used that spot, man. It's like, how can you just take up a spot and not be here to game, right? And they're out there, meeting their friends they haven't seen. They probably made friends that live out of state, and this is like the only time they see them, other than Zoom. But like that's nothing compared to like in person, right? QuakeCon, like 6 weeks or yeah, it's in August. It's like I forgot which, the second week of August, I think, right before school starts. So that's what QuakeCon is here. Now we were talking about wanting to go to DreamHack, because DreamHack was here, and when DreamHack was here, I knew about it, I just never went, because they were kind of back to back with QuakeCon. It's like, I can't go twice, it's just, I can't be away that twice in 1 month, right? But when I said, it's like, you know what, I'm not gonna go to QuakeCon this year, but I'm gonna go to DreamHack. And then once I started looking information for DreamHack, it turned out that they're moving to Atlanta, so that sucks. So we had 2 conventions here, but we now lost it, and then realized why we lost it, and that is because our convention center where DreamHack was being held at, it got demolished. They're rebuilding it. They're doing a whole new building. That's what's happening. So now I understand why they moved it. Are they coming back? I have no idea if DreamHack is coming back. Did you PC game in the late 90s? Yes. My first PC was, I can remember this. It was, so my high school days was 90, 94. So somewhere in those 4 years, I had my dad buy a computer from Sam's Club. I didn't know any better. I just saw a computer. A computer was a big thing, right? American Online was a thing, all that, and they had a CD player, a CD-ROM, right? And I'm like, dude, this thing is cool. They had that encyclopedia set from Microsoft. I forgot what it's called. And that on that encyclopedia set, it had tons of videos. And this is, you play it, pop a CD in your CD-ROM, and play a video of some animal. I'm like, dude, this is awesome, dude. Wait, like it was the beginning. It's the beginning, right, of everything. These videos and everything. And so I had my dad buy it, and I remember being between $1,500 to $2,000. And my dad's like, "You're gonna use it, right?" He was more concerned about me using it, and I'm like, "No, I'll promise I'll use it." And I used it for both school and just doing nothing on it, right? And so yeah, and then one of the games that I did play was pretty much Quake and Doom was my games. And then I did also discover StarCraft as well. Dragon Con? What is that about? Is it about dragons? I never heard of that before. With internet and CD. Yeah. And dude, I had that computer for the longest time. I would not let it die on me until I don't remember what I actually did with it. I mean, it's gone, but I don't remember what I did with it. But it had a massive CRT like monitor. It was heavy as fuck, dude. But I do remember, those beige looking Packard Bell was my first one. That thing was massive. Yeah. Yeah, it was just computers was weird back then. Yeah. We had in high school, was it high school? Yeah, I think it was high school. We had Macs PC. So to me, I was like, what is this thing? All right. So I wasn't really into Macs or anything like that. It's always been Windows. And so, yeah, it's just the way we tell game. Yeah, for sure. They targeted. Yeah. But yeah, Quake and Doom were my games, and StarCraft. I did enjoy StarCraft a lot back then. Those were my fun. And then I did get away from it. I did get away from gaming for a good while. Right? I was done with high school. Was trying to find my way in college. And then once I figured out what I wanted to do, when did I move out? See, I graduated in 94. I think I moved out around 2000, maybe 2001. I don't think I was that old. I left it when I was 23. I wasn't 25 when I moved out. I was way before 25. And I moved out. And then I had a really good job. When I finally moved out, I had a really good job with Halliburton. So you're 23 with Halliburton in IT, you're making some pretty good money, right? At that time. So I ended up moving on my own. I had a roommate. I asked my buddy that I worked with, like, hey man, it's like, you want to move out and get a room together or get an apartment together? And he's like, sure. Well, I do remember him at the time when I was working with him. He was a really cool guy. I mean, he is. And when we moved in together, got an apartment, he was big, hugely addicted to EverQuest. What's up, realist? So my buddy was interested, like hooked, so obsessed with EverQuest back then. And then I was like, dude, he's like, you want to go out, dude? You want to go hang out or something? You want to go to a bar? It's like, we have our own place. Let's go do something. It's like, nah, man. It's like, I'm doing a guild raid or something. EverQuest. I'm like, all right. So I went out on my own for a few years or anything. I still wasn't into gaming. And it wasn't until I got my own apartment on my own when I got introduced to Halo and Xbox, and then it was all like downhill from there. What's up, Real?
Nothing, man. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about.
So no, I was going on a little rant about how people are just fighting online as always, right? About who's the better console, the all the executives that we see online, talking about the financial stuff, the verbiage that you guys have been like are bickering back and forth with, whatever that new term is that's going around right now, the margin, whatever. I forgot what it was. That's how much I don't care.
Accountability margin.
Yeah. Anyways, and how some people just lost touch in enjoying gaming for what it is, right? Enjoying the games itself for what they are. And just people are just like losing their minds about like, oh, Xbox this. Oh, they changed the logo. Oh, changed the font to all X, like capital. I'm like, oh my God, when does it ever end, dude? Right?
It never stops.
It never stops, man. And then somehow I got into QuakeCon. It's going to happen this year, and that we're kind of considering DreamHack. So this is what happened, dude, with DreamHack. So DreamHack was always here in Dallas, right? At the convention center downtown. And then when we were talking about going to DreamHack instead of QuakeCon, I looked up DreamHack and it was now moved to Atlanta. And I couldn't find a reason why they moved it. Well, like I think it was the beginning of this year or so, they demolished the convention center that DreamHack was held at the entire time, right? It started getting demolished because they're gonna rebuild it. And I was like, oh, now I see why they moved away because of that. I mean, I guess they got to find another place here, but I guess Atlanta offered something. And that's why DreamHack's here. Now, is DreamHack coming back? I have no idea if they're going to come back here after the new convention place is open. And then...
so were y'all supporting it?
What? Supporting what?
DreamHack.
Supporting it?
Yeah, like why did they move?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't find anything online to see why they moved. It just says, hey, this year we're going to be in Atlanta. I'm like, oh, okay. So no idea the reason why they moved. But then, I guess I was we were talking about PCs, like when did I get into gaming? Right? Google's in the chat. He was asking me, it's like how I got into gaming and in the 90s. Like, did I have a PC at the time? And I did. My 3 games were Quake, Doom, and StarCraft on my Packard Bell PC. Beige casing
Packard Bell
with the CRT, the large ass CRT. That thing was massive and heavy, dude. Oh my gosh. Yep. And then I was talking about my when I moved out, I moved in with a buddy of mine. And at the time, he was a really cool guy. But I didn't realize he was hooked on EverQuest. All right. I didn't know what EverQuest was because I wasn't really into gaming at that time when I moved out. I was into party. I was party time guy. Right? Stay out at the clubs.
Party time? Oh. I'm about to say, man, you was playing party time?
I was party time guy, right? All the clubs, the raves, after hours club. Don't get back till 6 a.m, if that, right? It was funny that my roommate, my first roommate, I'll be like, all right, man, we got one place. Nothing's going to stop us, man. Let's go out and drink or something, right? And he's like, nah, man. So I got to get together with my friends online and go play EverQuest. I'm like, what? I was like, but let's go out. And like, he's like, nah. I was like, play EverQuest, my guild. And I'm like, all right. Well, what's funny is that he had a girlfriend at the time, really cute girl. And she always, like, I would go out almost every night as much as possible. And one night I was going to a karaoke bar off of Westheimer. The thing is long. I think it's long gone now. Over by the Galleria. I think it's over there by Fountain View in Westheimer area. And I invited them. I said, hey, Eric. It's like, and I forgot what her name was. It's like, why don't you guys come with me? I said, we're going to karaoke over here for Westheimer. They're like, nah. He's like, nah. And she was like pushing, like, oh, I want to go. Let's check it out. And he's like, nah, because he had an EverQuest quest to do. Right? And so she goes, well, can I go with him? Because I want to go out somewhere. And he looks at me and was like, do you mind if she goes with you? I was like, I don't care. It's like, I'm just going to that one place and come back, and that's it. Nothing big. You're like, all right. And so she gets all ready. She comes with me to the karaoke place. We get there with all my friends and everything. Everybody's having a fantastic time, right? She got plastered, right? She got drunk big time, where we had to leave. I was like, dude, I'm taking her back. I'll be back. I'm taking her back home, right? And I called my roommate. I said, dude, your girl is drunk, dude. I'm bringing her back. I'm bringing her back because she's gonna pass out. I can't carry her. And it's like, okay. And so we finally make it home, and when she gets to his bedroom, and she's like, just all over the place. She just was like, dude, I am out. I'll see you later. So I just like dumped her like at the door, like, all right, I gotta go, dude. And then left, man. Never again. She couldn't handle it. Oh,
bro, you cracking yourself up?
huh?
Yourself.
Dude, you're cutting out. Gogo says he was lambda. Imparting with the Omega Mu in college. Oh yeah. No, check this, Google. And so when I took my roommate's girl to the karaoke place, there was a girl there that she liked me. And she was so jealous. I'm like, dude, it's my roommate's girl. I was like, I'm just bringing her out because what's his face didn't want to come out with us. And but yeah. Where are you, realist? Because if you're talking, I don't hear you.
Man, I was trying to get my what you call this place? Pop-up order. And I forgot my whole doggone wallet, man.
Oh no, I've done that. You didn't put it on your phone? Your credit cards just in case? They don't do like
Don't take it.
They don't do like Google Pay or anything?
It won't take it. He said, this has got to be physical. I'm like, come on, man. I keep putting it on mute because I don't know how loud this hillbilly music is.
No, I don't hear anything.
Can you hear the music?
Nuh-uh, it's just you.
Good.
It sounds like you're in a small room.
Didn't know it's canceled in there. I am.
Google's like,
I was about to say Luther's. You remember Luther? You remember? Google said what?
He goes, you were the guy who moves on friends' girlfriends.
Oh, that's you?
Huh? No, that's not me, man.
That's not you, is it?
Man, that's just causing asking
No,
trouble. That's causing trouble, man.
That's gonna get killed.
Yeah.
Hey, you were talking earlier about the whole accountability law. What do you think? Whole reason why I looked into it is because these guys were talking about like they knew what it was, right? They were talking about it like it was profit margin.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna twist it any way that they want.
Oh yeah.
But
Always.
as I was looking into it, man, I realized that Microsoft used that term for a reason. Because they could have just said profit margin like any other company.
Yeah.
And so right before I leave to take my child to softball, I see that Asha is talking about acquisitions.
She's talking about what? You cut out.
Acquisitions.
Oh yeah.
So they're doing everything they're doing for a reason.
Yeah.
See, a part of me feels like everything is by design.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to show that they try to play nice with everybody, and everybody else doesn't want to play nice with them. Get out of the way and let us compete. I mean, they already got the biggest third-party publisher. We can't get any more, I guess, lopsided than that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what they could go for. I don't know what's on their radar. But I also saw that, what's his name? I don't know if it was Booty or, what's his name, Matt?
Yeah.
Matt said they're going to do less niche titles and more big games.
Is that what you were mentioning earlier? Like, stop doing passion projects?
Well, that's just somebody said, what could Microsoft do? And then later, I mean, like a couple hours ago, I just saw his quote where he said, we're going to do less niche titles. It's common sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense to keep doing that if it's not making you money.
Yeah.
No, there's no point in making stuff nobody wants. It's cool. It's cool. I got some water. But yeah, like games like Keeper. What? Who's this? Not good. I'm really good now.
Do you say
What you
Keeper?
think?
The Lighthouse game?
Yeah, I mean, doing stuff like that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, give me some chicken nasty.
What are you doing, dog?
I told her I'm all right, because, I just told you Papa's wouldn't take my card.
Oh.
So, no, thank you. So, yeah, I told her Papa wouldn't take my card, so now she feels sorry for me. She offered me up her little food she got. No, I'm good, because really, man, I was super thirsty, man. Because went to the front of the school, man, had to walk all the way around the school for the power. And then the coach didn't even show up. I was paying something. But like, yeah, I mean, making games like Keeper, making games like Kiln. Although, I mean, did you try Kiln?
He's out of town.
Man, I said, did you try Kiln?
Kiln? No.
Well, you're not sauced up on you.
Is that your new game of the year?
Oh man, I'm like, hey bro, are you with me?
You said Kiln.
Yeah, and I asked if you tried it.
I haven't tried it.
Oh, definitely not a game of the year. But definitely not. But it's worth a try.
It's worth a try. So about
I
the
enjoyed it.
pots and pans? Is that what it is?
Clay.
Oh, clay pots and pans?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have like
You get to
you get to mold your own own clay thing?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like
And
Is it
depending
like
on what shape
Ghost?
it is.
Is it like
that's-
Ghost where you can mold something and like a ghost will come behind you and like hug you?
Sometimes.
That's gonna be
That's
a DLC.
Right. But depending on the shape of the bull, that's what type of weapon it becomes. You should try it. Instead of making fun of it. Patrick Swayze. You get the Patrick Swayze DLC.
Yeah, the Swayze's DLC. Yes, that's right. Did you watch the World Cup match?
Mm-mm.
Man, he suck.
I don't know nothing about soccer.
I don't know anything about soccer. Yeah, I watched it.
For what?
Mexico, hombre. Y ganó Mexico. My peoples.
Is that still here? I guess you can just take me. Yeah. You keep asking.
Gogo, I'm the guy. I'm the guy that if my team's not in it, I'm not watching. But I will say that whatever team I dislike the most in the finals, I will root against. So for me, I want the Knicks to win. But Realist wants the Spurs to win because that's his team.
I give up.
Huh?
I give up. If we can't win after being up by 29, it's over.
It's over? It's a wrap?
No, I mean, I'm just accepting it. I mean, if they win, which they can, I mean, they've basically been winning every game and they figured out a way to lose every game.
Yeah.
The first game was the tightest game. I ain't got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
First game was the tightest game, but they lost them by 10. Second game, they lost by 1. Third game, they lost. No, they won game 3. Yesterday they were up by a whole 29 points, bro.
Yeah, I keep hearing the radio guys saying that. I was like, dude, that's insane. They just had to hold it.
They have to do, but guess what? Now they got up by 29 shooting threes. I mean, but they had to have the common sense to know that they weren't going to keep hitting them like that.
Yeah,
they had one dude go 6 for 6. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 dudes go 6. One dude never missed a shot. Right? Ellen Harper and I want to say Vassell. So then, second half, nobody wants to be aggressive. I know what happened. Once Victor Wembanyama got hit with the technical, it messed with his head. See, he shouldn't have told that dude he was in his head. Because once he got that technical, he was messed up and the rest of the team followed him. And then they had to sit Stephon Castle for foul trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, they fell apart, bro. I mean, I hate that they had to be young in the finals. And then, even though they gave up 29 points, they still had, oh boy, smoked a wide open layup. Hart, like, trying to do a girl layup. I don't know how to describe it, where he just drops it in instead of just going off the backboard. Like, it was a breakaway. I don't know why he did anything other than just lay it off the backboard. And he hit it, and he dropped it on the back of the rim. And then they all they had to do was hold the ball.
Yeah.
What's his name? The dude from Katy, De'Aaron Fox. He gets the ball off the steal and tries to take on 2 people when you're up by 1 point, but 10 seconds to go. All he has to do is hold the ball away for them to foul him.
Yeah.
It was disappointing. It was heartbreaking. But shoot, I got up. Went to the bar to watch it. So I was like, man, let me see if they can finish this out. Because they had already lost 15 out of 29. It was like a 15-point lead in the start of fourth quarter.
You say you went to the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to Ojo Locos?
Nah. Wolfie. We'll have Ojos Locos.
Is there one by your house?
No, I ain't gonna Ojos Locos over here. I mean, that's down there with the essay, though.
Oh, man.
Well, you got, what's the name of that place? Bombshells. Yeah. I think Twin Peaks went out of business.
Oh, really? No, Twin Peaks here is still hitting hard.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my daughter said she saw Twin Peaks. It's not like I looked for it. I've never, if I have, it's like once. I hate Hooters, but I think they're really out of business.
No, they're gone. Yeah. No, Twin Peaks is not hard for me. I mean, it's not hard for me to find it because it's right there next to Walmart from my area.
Yeah, Ojos Locos? Yeah.
No. Twin Peaks.
They got good food.
Hell yeah, dude! I go there. I was going there during the Texans season. I will go there every Sunday and go watch the game. If they're being televised here locally, I'll go watch it up there.
Movies used to be good. They still have the steroid chicken wings, but like everything else is like, man.
So, the showcase, is there anything you're looking forward to?
Everything.
Everything?
Except for the Nintendo stuff. Nintendo, that was like, they should have went first.
Yeah.
Come up with a Splatoon game that ain't really like what everybody want. And then dudes getting excited about a 20-year-old remake.
Which one?
Ocarina.
Zelda game?
Ocarina of Time. Zelda.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, it looks nice, but I mean, it's still the same game. It's like, what are we doing? It's not like Tomb Raider where it was like, what do you call those things? Polygons. And then now it's like full blown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But now when it comes to Xbox, man, we're excited for Halo too. But like, that's still a remake, and I wasn't as excited. But then when I see it, and then I see they've got like new levels, it really is updated. So I'm like,
yeah. Day one, I'll download it.
Yeah, of course, it's in Game Pass. Persona 6. Who knows when that's gonna drop? But that hype for that one. Bro, honestly, what's the name had the best this year?
Who?
Jeff.
What did he do?
You didn't watch it? You still boycotting Jeff?
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Bro, that was the best showcase this year. That was the best showcase this year.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch his show. I just when did that happen? When, on a Friday? Was it Saturday?
Right. Yeah, it was Friday.
It was Friday,
and then they had the Future Game showcase. But
like, I think I was busy either way, and I didn't even realize it was happening until the next day.
I was, when I put it in the chat, that's when, like, I saw it in the chat, and then that's when I was like, oh, it's happening.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was even a thing that day.
Bro,
right?
Because I was putting it in the chat, like what games they show, remember?
Yeah. It's just like I was more focused on the Xbox show than anything else, and then and that was it. Yeah, and that was it. They didn't think nothing else of it until you guys started talking about it. I'm like, what? The summer's like, what? Oh, this horse face motherfuckers! I ain't watching this shit. I was like, I watched all the trailers to see what's out there and what came out. So that's what I did. Dude, I can't stand them. You know that, man. I've been saying that for years.
Right.
I won't watch this crap at all.
I'll put it to you like this. I don't know how much of it, because I'm a Dreamcast refugee. You know what I mean? So, like, I left Dreamcast, went straight to Xbox.
Yeah.
And so, but like Code Veronica, that was the first Resident Evil game I played, and like the first horror movie I finished in 3D. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like, to see that, bro, that made it like a 7. You know what I mean? But like, that was worth 7 for me. Capcom showed something else too. I want to say Onimusha, right? Let me get my phone. Because, bro, I'm trying to go off memory. And I want to say they showed Onimusha. I mean, of course, they had the little basic dingers in the middle. Let's see. Summer games.
What are you talking through? You sound like a little muffled.
Box.
You have a headset on or some kind of earbuds or what?
Yeah, my earbuds. It sound bad?
Yeah, it sounds a little like you're in a tin can or something.
Why you just not telling me, bro?
I've been trying to tell you. You don't listen.
No, you ain't telling me.
You get like you lose connection too. You're like losing connection earlier.
You know why? It's because the phone turns off and
damn phone.
That's different. Yeah, but I'm almost home, man. Like, like shit, man. It can't be that bad because you would have alerted me aggressively.
You don't listen.
Man, mute that. No.
You don't listen to me.
That's bullcrap, bro. You can play this back. You didn't tell me you thought it, and like, that's why I asked you, man. I said, man, you sauced or something, bro? Like, are you with me?
No, there's a moment that you were cutting out really bad. You're bought out. I'm like, all right, I gotta wait until he comes back, and then I
don't die, man.
Well, my only I have a whole list of like what I'm interested in, but the two big ones were the bookend games. Was Gears and Clockwork. Clockwork looks insane, dude.
Well, I was already.
Go. You sound really good now.
No, man. Well, I'm talking to you directly on the phone now.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, Clockwork is going to be an insane game. That looks good.
I mean, but I was sold on that, man. I've been telling myself it's coming for 2 years.
And how long have you been telling yourself?
Can you hear me? For 2 years. Shoot. Because you were able to wish list it along with Hellblade.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, it's coming soon. Okay, I haven't finished what's the name of that thing, man? Starts with an I. Final Fantasy. Integrate. I haven't finished that. But Revelation looked good. Mm-hmm. I still gotta do Rebirth. You know what I'm saying? But do Revelation look good. I love Final Fantasy now.
Yeah.
I don't care about Street Fighter. Stellar Blade look good, but if it doesn't come to my box, I don't want it. Of course, Wolf Among Us 2. I've been waiting for that for 15 years.
Yes, Wolf Among Us 2. Yeah.
I didn't care about Power World. I don't care about Attack on Titan. I don't want another racing game, but Clutch looks like a high effort racing game. Hot Wheels. I'll just wait for Forza.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter. No. Among Us. No. Blood of the Dawnwalker. Day Zero. Star Wars. Zero Company. Lords of the Fallen. No.
Oh, what was it called? Easy. What company?
Star Wars Zero Company.
Zero. Yeah, that was like the real-time strategy game, right? It's kind of a tactical game.
XCOM. Yeah.
Yeah.
The description is as expected. Star Wars Zero Company saw a debut trailer revealed at SGF. This XCOM style Star Wars game is a turn-based strategy affair.
Yeah.
And so, Lords of the Fallen, great game. I just know that I'm not going to work it into my rotation.
Dude, this show made it worse for my backlog.
Yeah. You talking about the Xbox show?
Huh?
Xbox?
Well, for everything, like I have like Like I made a list of what I found online.
You're feeling my identity too much to the parents.
But I'm trying to find a game that like got me hyped up over the 1666 Amsterdam. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
But she's on the 10 well.
What you think about it?
Looks good. I like the old timey things. I'm trying to look it up here.
I think that was the one that the Chuds were going after.
Right.
And then yeah, the Chuds.
The Chuds.
Mafia Old Country is getting an expansion.
I never got into those Mafia games.
Those are great. I mean, I just it's just hard, bro. These games are super. You know, it's like
1666 Amsterdam, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one. Yeah.
Alexis.
Yeah, that looks like a winner. The Chuds went after the girl boss. They were trying to go after it.
That one, Ninja Turtles, which we didn't see much of it, but
we're never gonna see anything because they just rotated that to platinum.
Yeah. Gen Atlas.
What's Gen Atlas?
Isolation 2. Dude.
Oh, see, that's one, but that was the Keeleys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you got to stop boycotting your boy, man.
I'll just go to the website and just the channel and just look at the trailers.
Bro, that was another one that broke it. Like when that dropped, everybody got quiet.
Mm-hmm.
People started chirping.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I remember playing. Oh, dude, I remember, and I've said this story before. I remember playing Isolation the first time, and while the damn aliens walking around stomping, I would play this game in the middle of the night with my headphones on, right, and be totally immersed in this game. And when I hear that and the thumping, dude, my heart is racing. Right, I'm ready. There are moments I had to stop playing because I had to catch myself. Like, dude, it's like I need to settle down. This game is good, right,
bro?
Good.
Like he was talking about how long it took, and it sounds like they took it seriously, and fans of the game are going to get a great experience out of this one too.
I hope so, because games like that, it's hard to replicate the first one, and I say this for a reason.
He was giving me my jacket. I promise you, he was giving me.
Yep.
So games like Isolation, right? It was unique in its own way, and it's hard to replicate what that game did and how it made you feel when you were in the game, right? It's hard to make a sequel and replicate that the way that game was, right? And I say this because here's another game, another horror thriller, whatever you want to call it, survival game, was Outlast. I don't know if you ever played that one, right? The first time I played Outlast, another one that got me so immersed that I had to pause the game and recollect myself, right? Because it was that insane, that it was so immersed that my heart was just like just thumping. I had to turn on lights, like, dude, this game is insane, right? And then when Outlast 2 came out, the second one, it wasn't the same. It had its moments, but it just wasn't the same as the first, because you kind of expect what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't like them sleeping.
I don't know. I do hope they knock it out again with Isolation 2.
I believe they are. I mean, we've been sold some dreams in the past, but I believe foreigners. Hey, but bro, you really need to check out Crossfire. It seems like everybody can get this stuff out the door but Sony.
Crossfire?
Yeah.
Former my wish list a long time ago?
Former Activision people left and they made this cover shooter.
Oh no, it's Contraband is what I have.
No, Contraband is done.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I was
Crossfire,
getting confused, both of them.
Crossfire is this game. Man, it's like it's a cover shooter, bro. But the way that they cover it, it looks more realistic. But they're former Activision developers. But like, didn't PlayStation try to get a bunch of Activision people to do something and they couldn't do it twice?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, and these people here, they're backed by Smilegate.
Mhm.
You know Smilegate, right?
Smilegate? No.
Smilegate.
Smile?
Smilegate. I want to say Smilegate is PUBG, or is that Blue Hole?
I think it's Blue Hole.
Yeah. But Smilegate, they're I want to say they're Korean. I'm gonna look it up real quick. They make a big game, you know, because most of these games are backed by one big game. Like Smilegate is a Korean
Didn't we
developer.
have already a Crossfire game?
Oh, Crossfire X.
Yes. Is that it?
So
Did they change it up?
that's who makes it. Did they change it up?
Or is
This
it
is
still
a
two different
campaign.
games?
It looks like a campaign. It looks this Crossfire is made by the Activision people. It looks like a campaign. Like, you know, because you know Crossfire X, when it came out, it was the multiplayer. Because you know the multiplayer is huge in China, right?
But is it supposed to be the same game or is it two separate games?
Yes, bro.
Guess what?
Yes. It's the same. I didn't even realize that.
Because
But
they didn't
the
put
thing
the
is-
X name in it. That's why.
Well, it was always Crossfire over there. It became Crossfire X over here.
Oh.
And then, you know, it blew up for a little while, but you know, it's not gonna be able. It's gonna be
The
rough.
controls were
for
shitty though. I'll tell you that. When I played X,
on Xbox. It was weird. You
It
know
was
what I mean?
it was like downsides wasn't just your typical like pull trigger left and like shoot. It was something different. It was just the controls were just completely shitty when I played it. Crossfire X.
I liked it. I didn't have any problem with anything. The only thing
No,
I had a problem.
I liked it. It just there was just too much trouble.
The only thing I had a problem with on Crossfire is like I was unloading clips in some people and they wouldn't die. I put gameplay clips on what's the name of that crap in Twitter back in the day.
On Mixer?
Twitter. Somebody told me that it was a power up. I was like, man, they need to get rid of that crap. Like you shouldn't like even like let's say on Destiny, you know, that Titan punch was kind of you know, they can shoot you and still kill you. It takes a lot, but they still can kill you.
Yeah.
Like I shouldn't have to unload 2 clips in a dude who can't see me.
We have a special
he
guest
still ran
that
away.
said, like a special chat person that says, the one show where realist is interrupted by Kieran or sick.
Yeah, it's because they're not here.
It was Kieran that said that.
Hey, could I say something? It would have been something when I brought the accountability march. He probably would have told me, "Hey, man, come on, man. Come on. Who gives a man? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I want to talk about accountability marches, man. You brought it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, bro, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know, I mean, I'm just happy that they still said that they were making it because, you know, now we got Rise of the Ronin or whatever, Last Ronin. I mean, you got Platinum making it, which is what is the word? Encouraging.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? More likely to happen now because they did cancel it. I was fearing that they did, but that company did cancel it and Platinum picked it up. So that lets you know that the people, you know, with the money are really pushing to get this thing done. And honestly, I'm not in love with Platinum's formula.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not in love with Platinum's formula. Like, even with the Ninja Gaiden, it's not a bad game. You know what I mean? Their games have a look and a feel to them. I mean, Devil May Cry was all right. I'm not in love with Platinum, like some people. I like, you know, Team Ninja when it comes to those types of games. But Team Ninja's got Wulong too.
Yeah.
I think that was an Xbox announcement. But that Hague's game, that's only on PlayStation. I mean, I'm sorry, PC. Stranger Than Heaven got Tupacalypse. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he fits in the story, what his voice is gonna sound like. You know what I'm saying? What are you laughing at?
Tupac. They just won't let the guy rest in peace, do they?
They won't. But you know, that's a part of that can be kind of maybe probably Snoop. You know, that was Snoop's boy. You know, keep his name out there. But Stranger Than Heaven, I was sold on that, like from the initial release before they even started talking about Snoop Dogg being in the game.
Yeah.
You know, I want to catch up on all the Yakuzas. The Yakuzas that I want to play, right? I own the yellow one, Infinite Wealth, and then Power Yakuza's in Game Pass. I'm not gonna play those two anytime soon.
It's just so good. They're so good.
The Infinite Wealth and
I haven't played
Yakuza?
that one yet. I haven't played Infinite Wealth.
All right, so what are you talking about?
I'm talking about
I'm talking about
like
0 through 6.
I'm talking about the mainline Yakuza games.
Yeah, 0 through 6.
Yes, I played all those already.
Yeah, I know.
It's good.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Those are good.
Yeah, they are. But I'm not finished. I still got to. And then, man, before Stadia got cut off, I put like 8 hours into The Man Who Erased His Name. Did you play that?
No.
What about Judgment?
I haven't played that.
And Lost
either.
Judgment.
Nope.
Yeah, I need to finish those. Like, don't really need to, but I'd like to.
The what's it called? The Yakuza one that's called something unnamed.
Bro, the Man Who Erased His Name.
Yes, that one.
I just said that.
It's on PlayStation Premium, so I have that one. I just got to play it.
It was in Game Pass day one. I bought it. It was $13.
Oh, that's not bad.
On Aniba.
I picked up 2 games though this week. I picked up that Shinobi and Terminator Resistance, both for $30 total. No, not even 30. I don't think it was past $30.
I keep slapping my hand because I want to buy that James Bond game so bad,
but
I don't have time for it. I need to stop buying as a hobby. You know what I'm saying?
That's your hobby. Like, it's just to buy them, right?
Pretty much. And I'm not the only one.
It's just to buy.
How about a subgenre? Because I do play my games.
Yeah.
But I buy way more than I'll ever be able to play. And then Gabe tells me that after 100 years, my account goes dead. So that means I can't even give it to my son for him to be an old geezer gamer.
What? Why? Is there like a terminate date or something or what?
Yeah. You can't roll them over for Steam. No, you can't. No, you can't give them away. That's why, after 100 years.
No, if you got your ID and password.
I mean, especially now that they will get real IDs, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this game playing games at 104, he got arthritis. You know?
That's why, like, when I buy games, I buy everything under my account, especially with the Xbox. Everything's purchased under my account. Because eventually I'm going to have to give up this account and be like, look, son, this is all yours now. Right? Now, it's up to him if he wants to continue playing when he's an adult. You know, who knows if he'll probably still be playing Roblox.
Probably. or whatever knocks Roblox off the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I'm gonna say Keeley had the best show, man.
Did he?
I mean, bro, he showed some stuff. And then, my game of the year before I even played it, it was gonna be out of Fable in this game. Dawn, Blood of the Dawnwalker. Like, they already got a sequel lined up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you boycotted the show, so you didn't get to see how he's in the future. They already got the whole story beat mapped out. Like, he's in the future, dying of starvation, with familiars dropping blood off to him.
Who? Horseface is in the game?
Horseface is in what game?
Whatever the Dawnwalker game.
No, Horseface.
Horseface, Keeley.
No, I ain't see that. Who said that?
You were just saying that he's in it for like 100, like the 3 games or the future games.
Listen, man. You told me you can hear me just fine. I'm talking to you directly through my Apple phone.
You kept saying something about what? I thought you had a Samsung.
I do.
Damn,
but I have an iPhone
got,
too.
Bro?
I sold like 3 of them, so I only have these 2. I'm gonna trade this 16 in for the fold, and then trade this fold 7 for the fold wide, or maybe get that gaming phone with the liquid metal in the back.
Uh-oh.
And it's even cheaper than this phone. But anyway, no, what I'm telling you is Blood of the Dawn Walker.
Uh-huh.
Show the why is she calling me? And she know I'm on the podcast. Hold on.
Their roadmap. That's right. I'm eating some nuts. Some pistachios. This guy talking about Keeley in Dawn of the Walkers. Dawn Walker. It's crazy. I don't want to see Horseface in that game. I boycott it. Just like I boycott a stupid show. I don't like him. Biased motherfucker. Woo! Man, these are good. Need my drink.
Oh, I'm back, man. Shoot.
Man, I'm just talking shit.
No, okay. Xbox Game Showcase.
Okay.
What games off the top of your head? Which ones were you the hypest about?
After I saw the whole thing, or it was something I was
Well,
expecting.
I mean, I'm talking about as like just because you asked me the games I was most looking forward to. And the games I was most looking forward to from the Keeleys were Code Veronica, and excited to know that Blood of the Dawn Walker already has a sequel in planned out.
Okay.
And then that Crossfire game looked good. So, out of the Xbox showcase, which games excited you the most?
The two obvious ones is E-Day and Clockwork. Now, in
Facts.
between, and this is one I've never played the originals, however many there are, of Fable. Right? I saw this.
You got
Fable.
time now.
Huh?
They're not long. You got time now.
Yeah.
But you know what? You really don't even need a plan because they're not the same anymore.
Yeah, it's not the same. I mean, I seen videos of the original ones, so it's like I know this is not the same as before.
Nah.
And so I saw this one. I'm like, okay, this looks cool. It, like we talked about last time, it looks like a Witcher to me.
Well, it's because Witcher devs are working on it.
Yeah. So if it has those mechanics like Witcher and all the special moves and magic and whatever else it has, then yeah, I'll be down for that. And so Gears was the main one. Clockwork, I say Clockwork first for me. Once I saw Clockwork, it's like, dude, Clockwork, because we know what we're getting with Gears, right? We're getting the history or the prequel to everything,
right?
The
Genesis,
right? So where everything started. So we already know, if you know Gears and you know what to expect, right? Just a lot of cover fire and locust attacking, stuff like that. Except that it's at the very beginning of everything that happened. Clockwork just looks unique, dude. The gameplay, the time thing, the time abilities, the characters. That's what makes the game really good. Is the characters are in there. They're so unique in its own way that it makes the game even that much more.
It has personality.
Yeah, it has personality. And not just one or four characters. This has like a whole game, just like a big collection of characters. It just looks awesome.
Bro, did you hear 1,000 NPCs in Fable though? 1,000 handcrafted NPCs?
That's crazy.
That's bananas. That's what's the name of that zombie game?
Oh, Death
Rising.
Death Rising, yes.
Death Rising.
Yeah.
Go ahead. My bad.
A Plague Tale is a good one. They look good.
You know what? I changed my mind, bro.
What? Plague Tale?
Xbox had the best show. They were neck to neck. The only reason why I didn't give Xbox a 10-2 is because of all the PlayStation logos.
That did bug me a little. It did bug me much.
Thank you. Okay, I
did.
thought you were gonna try to make me feel stupid and
No.
immature.
It does truly make. It's like I don't want to see it. Let
No, I don't.
the fans look for it online, like we look for it when they have their shows.
Exactly.
Right. And that's what that does irk me when Xbox does that now. Like, hey,
But they doubled down on it.
it's like,
But
they
they doubled
could
down
have
from
pulled
the
those logos because you can, right? I don't want to hear none of this.
PlayStation.
You can't do this last minute. You can't do this last. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Right. And then that new Metrovania game that I like a lot.
What?
Castlevania. Belmont.
Bro, stop it. Bro, you see Castlevania. You saw Castlevania. Said, "Is that a Metroidvania?" I said, "Bro, come on, man."
I knew it was gonna you're gonna say something like, dude, it's Castlevania.
Like, bro, it's in the name. I was like, I said, man, he can't be serious, man.
I knew you were gonna flip or something. Like, dude, are you serious?
Bro,
it's in the name.
He says, I said, yeah, I mean, they got a new Castlevania. Is that like a Metroidvania? I was like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh man. I loved it. You're like, what? It's like, dude. Come on, you want to latch, let it out, man.
I was like, come on, man. You can't be serious, man.
God,
the game that made me say I changed my mind when I'm looking at this list of games? State of Decay. And that's the same game that reminded me of another PlayStation logo.
Yeah.
And then the time where they actually make a good Senua game, at least are promising a good Senua game, where you actually play the game. They put it on PlayStation Day 1.
Yeah. No, that all those logos they bug me.
But that freaking Senua Saga on PlayStation Day 1. Let them play that. Look. And I don't know how much you want to talk about it, but let me
Go ahead.
we can finish this. But yeah, bro, when I look over this list, look, Jeff has some fire. He had a lot of fire. If I'm gonna dock Xbox for this, is because we've already seen Metroid. They did show us a lot of Fable gameplay. They introduced Spyro. It's not their fault that I'm mad about seeing a PlayStation logo. Clockwork Revolution. I've been hyped since I was able to wish list it. Resonance it looked so good that I watched the trailer again today, and that's what I was like, nah, Xbox had a better show, bro. I watched it. I tried to get my son to watch it, and then Wolong too. Right, I carried legal through that, through the first one. I'm there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try Hellblade. At first I was like, man, I'll never try Hellblade as long as they keep making these movie games where you don't really fight anything. You fight one boss.
But don't you see it as a nice change of pace compared to other games you're already playing? Like, you want something different. Even if it's very controlled game, a very linear game like Hellblade, where you're not doing much, it's more about the psychological and the mental state of the character and all that. That is it's kind of relaxing not to be so involved. Or no?
I was able to subscribe to your train of thought for Kojima, Death Stranding, but I don't knock anybody who enjoyed the game.
Yeah,
but once I got to the little glitter cave, it's close to the end. I just had enough.
Yeah, I
know I'm close to the end. I think it's 6 chapters. It's like chapter 5 in this cave maze where everything is glittering. I just had enough, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I don't like PlayStation games. Like, the story has to be compelling enough. Like, I've muscled my way through Death Stranding 1 and 2. Not Death Stranding 1 and 2. Last of Us 1 and 2. Because I like zombies. God of War, muscle my way through it. I don't really like playing them. I don't think that they're not for me. Like, like Tomb Raider, Uncharted. They're nice to watch. You know what I mean? But I like the story of Lara Croft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand what you mean, but not that for me. Not that one. But like, you got Doom. I know you're gonna be there for that Doom DLC.
Yep. Even my son,
Because
the next day, my son's like, "Did you see?" I'm like, "What? The Doom DLC?" I was like, "Yeah, I saw it."
Because you brought up a change of pace. I mean, you have Persona 4 Revival. You know what I mean? And I'm still on P3.
What's up, Punny?
Shout out to Punty. But yeah, like I didn't be like I'm halfway through Persona 5 because that was the first one to come to Xbox. And then they brought the older ones. But when the Steam Deck came out, I had got Persona 4 Golden and I think it was no. Because I think 3 came out after that on all platforms, and it's been on Game Pass since it released. But
yeah,
Crazy Taxi is back. That was shown at Xbox.
Yeah, I never played that when it was out.
Oh, you're not a Dreamcast refugee?
No. No, I never
Where
had
Winds
Dreamcast or whatever else that was out.
It was just Dreamcast and Dreamcast and PlayStation and GameCube.
Yeah, it was just either the big three or just Xbox at the time. Yeah,
Xbox was PlayStation 2.
Xbox came out in 2001, so whatever PlayStation was there, and even then, I didn't own a PlayStation. I never owned a PlayStation 2 or a PlayStation 1. I didn't buy one until a PlayStation 3, and the only reason why I bought it was because of MLB The Show and Metal Gear Solid, the Patriots or whatever it's called.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I bought it, because of those two games.
I had a PlayStation 4 because and then I bought God of War, and I was like, man, there's nothing unique about this, and just my cousin, he bought that. He wouldn't buy God of War, but he bought Madden, and I was like, bro, you got to buy this Madden from me, bro, because I can't even sell it. I can't even take it to EB and sell it because they were doing internet codes. So there was, and had I known about The Last of Us or anything like that, I could have got that for PlayStation 4. That was like the beginning of the generation. I didn't know anything about PlayStation 3 games. Like, I always looked at PlayStation as something for dummies.
Mm-hmm.
You always had better options, right? Like the Nintendo was better than the PlayStation. PlayStation had more games, but most of those games were trash.
Mm-hmm.
Dreamcast was definitely better than PlayStation. 2K was better than Game Day, Madden, and anything else that was on that platform.
Yeah,
now they did have Crash back then, but man, I had MDK. You know what I mean? Ready to Rumble, Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur,
you know what I mean?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like the graphics were better. Why am I gonna buy a 32-bit console when I got 128? Or 64.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But PlayStation did. They came and I didn't realize what was happening. I had kind of backed away from reading magazines back then, and we didn't have the internet, so
but
I didn't know that.
I mean, you were about the games. You weren't about all this fussing that we have today, right?
No, I was a console warrior. But it's different when you're like young men. Like the internet is goofy. The internet is more childish than I ever was in elementary. Yeah. Like I remember when I had a Neo Geo and I was going to school arguing with my boys, and they were like, I was like, bro, I got 24-bit. You only got 8. Don't come telling me about Mario.
Maybe because I didn't have that many friends that were into gaming. I didn't see any of this, right? Because like I started the show earlier talking about my gaming history, and I played PC, StarCraft and Doom and Quake and all that. But then I disconnected from gaming for a long time. It wasn't until I got like, I don't know, was it my second apartment? And by then that's when I had my Xbox, my OG Xbox with Halo and all that. And I would have projector parties and friends over and we were playing Halo on 4 split.
Mm.
Right. I had a bare wall because when you have your own apartment, you have nothing on your walls. Right. So I had a project. I did have a projector somehow, and hooked up the Xbox to it, and put it on the big wall, and we were just gaming all night long, dude. I will go to bed, wake up in the morning, and they're still playing.
Those good old days.
Those were the days, man. But see, but none of them were really about, well, I got my place, I'm gonna bring my PlayStation, or we're gonna, why you have an Xbox? Nothing. We just enjoy what we have.
No. We would just be like, my cousins would be like, man, we got that bullshit, man. It's your PlayStation. You know what I mean? We're like, man, this PlayStation trash, man.
Yeah.
2K is way better than Madden. Nah, you man, you BSing, man. No, man. And we stopped playing Madden.
And I didn't start playing Madden until 2010.
Nah, man, I got some Madden. Like a boy called them Madden Kings. Yeah. Dudes don't even know how they paying their bills, but they good at Madden. Both of my cousins, they're my third cousins, right? They're older than me though, and so but they're like 6 and 8 years, well, like 8 and 10 years older than me. And I used to go visit them in the summertime. And man, it's like, dude, y'all really barely work. It's like, I just started to understand jobs at that time,
Yeah.
And these dudes, man, they would leave early and be back around 10, 12 with they worked at Aaron's.
Yeah.
So these dudes had some nice furniture, the big screen, like the big, huge TV, big screen TV with the PlayStation sitting on top. And they would go to work for those 5-6 hours and leave me there by myself, and I'm playing Madden. But no, it wasn't as intense. You never disrespected people because they were in your face. You know what I mean? You never took it that seriously. But we always console war. Like my boy was telling me how much better his Genesis is and his Super Nintendo is than my Genesis.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, Street Fighter, man, you got to press start to get to the kicks. I was like, man, that's true. He was like, man, the graphics way better on Super Nintendo. And the sound too. I was like, man, get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, Mortal Kombat got blood. Me.
Mortal Kombat, baby. Blood.
Was it Dullard or Abacab? I can't remember which one it was. Well, Dullard was one code, and then Abacab I think Abacab was for the blood, or was it Dullard and Abacab for the blood? I don't remember. But Nintendo blood was silver, right? And I was like, man, but Nintendo did look better. But bro, when I played Street Fighter Hyper at my boy's house, and the punches sounded like just like on an arcade, and he would when he lost, I was like, bro, it sounds better too. And then I saw it in the magazine side by sides where Genesis had like this green tint, and I was like, still got blast processing. 20 years later, I found out blast processing was fake. You know what I mean? But no, we used to talk that crap. We played each other's games though.
Yeah.
It's like when my mama got tired of you coming to my house every day, I'd go to your house. When she get tired of looking at me, then we go back to my house or another partner's house. We're playing games. I did not have a friend that had a TurboGrafx 16 though.
I
had a friend that kept saying he had one, but he would never let me visit.
The house I grew up in, the neighborhood, I don't remember my neighbor from 2 houses down. My friend, I mean, like we went to school together. He was the only one that I knew that had a NES. And he introduced me to RBI baseball.
Oh, what about Bases Loaded?
Base Loaded, and then he got Blades of Steel and all that.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
And don't bring up Blades of Steel. I put that on my phone tonight.
We would play baseball, and he would kick my ass. Like every time. He always used, like, who was it? The All-Stars, I think. And always kicked my ass.
RBI?
Huh? RBI. Because you could pick the National League or you could pick the American League.
Bro, Bases Loaded was better than RBI to me.
I love base load. Like I have a what do you call it? A Raspberry Pi loaded up with some retro games, and I just had to get RBA baseball on it.
I got an Nvidia Shield with all the Nintendo games,
And I loved it, dude. Like we had a great time. I would be over almost daily playing RBA baseball, and then he's the one that got me into baseball card collecting too at the time.
oh, bro, my daddy told me, he was like, okay, I don't know. I said it before. My nickname's Peanut. Peanut, don't bring your cards to that man. Just save them. Don't worry about how much they're worth. Don't worry about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But I was disobedient. And I think my daddy just completely forgot about my cards, man. I brought it up there, man. The dude gave me $200. You know, I'm 11. And I thought that was a lot of money.
Yeah.
I gave up a card that I would probably still just have it on the wall with Jerry Rice catching an over-shoulder pass over Deion Sanders in the NFC Championship game. Jerry Rice is my favorite player. I used to be a 49er fan because we didn't have football in North Carolina at that time.
Yeah.
I gave him a Michael Jordan
You still don't.
card. Uh-huh.
So you still don't.
The Panthers.
Like I said.
They're in Charlotte. You trying to say they trash, but they were in the playoffs last year. I'm only gonna do so much defense of them. You know what I mean? Because I'm a Houston Texans fan now. You know, paying for playoff tickets. I'm a Texans fan. You know, I told you, I said it before how I became a Houston Texans fan is because my brother-in-law couldn't get anybody to buy tickets to go to the first playoff game when they played the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't have any Houston get up. I didn't have anything, like no Houston clothes, no Houston jerseys, no nothing. So I just go up there. I'm going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I get into the parking lot and I was like, oh, he's selling the Houston shirt. I'll buy that. I hated it too. It said, who that?
Who that? Really?
Now, my stepdad he worked in Kentucky Police Department, but he lived in Cincinnati. Okay. In case you don't know, it's like 45 minutes across the border.
Yeah. I mean, I flew into whatever that city's like border town to Cincinnati.
All right. So I feel like they already ripped New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This, especially after with all these evacuees, like I'm walking around here with a Who Dat shirt on. But it was HOU dat. I hated it, but
I never saw that. I never saw that.
He was selling in the parking lot, and you probably won't ever see it again because everybody else was like, get that shit out of here, right? Because I was really looking for like a Houston Texans polo. You know what I mean? That'll be my style. But I bought it. You know what I mean? I overpaid him for it, and I wore it, and I threw it away that same day.
That's funny.
That's not what made me a Texans fan, though. I was like, cool, man. Y'all made the playoffs, and y'all won. Cool. Nah, they made it again against the Bengals again, and they got a home field game again. Mm-hmm. I think it was the next year or the year after. He was like, man,
they've had success against the Bengals.
Well, I mean, this was early on, you know, like, you know, this was the first and second ever playoff appearances. And so he's like, man, come up there with me, man. I said, you know what, man, F this, man. We're a Houston household. I'm gonna pay another $300 to sit in the nosebleeds. I was like, nah, we Texans fans. And then this old white couple came up to me. I was like, man, why are they looking at me like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're looking at me strange. And they came up to me, you know, like, do you want to sit at the 50? And I was like, absolutely.
No, I don't want to. No.
It was like absolutely. And then she was like, yeah, we have these in the 100s. And if you give us 100 a piece, you can have them.
Oh, don't tell me you got scammed.
No, my brother-in-law said, we pay for our tickets, so I want to sit. I'm like, bro, these are better tickets, and they cost more than our tickets. Maybe he didn't trust them, but they were old and they looked uppity. Not like people who
Oh.
would scam.
Yeah.
They said that we just had an emergency, we gotta go. And plus, man, you don't see scammers in there. They hang around on the outside. These
Yeah.
people were leaving the stadium. And they would look like they really just, and they would look, I guess I made eye contact with them. Man, I wanted to get them that $100 so bad at the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the hundreds, the first row at the 50.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, because look, man, I've been courtside at basketball. I've been behind the backboard, front row in the Toyota Center.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, to be at the 50. Now we sit at the 50 in the nosebleed. We sat at the 50s in the nosebleeds because we used to get tickets from my sister-in-law because she was a purchaser or whatever.
Yeah.
Now my boy, he ran the Chronicle, right? He not a boy. He older than me, older than you. But he was a marketing manager for the Chronicle, marketing advertising for the Chronicle. We went to the Carolina Panthers Super Bowl that was here, and we were eating lobster and scrimp. You know what I mean? That was how they, you know, sell people, you know. But that was the best seat I ever had. No, was it? That was not the best seat. It was just the best time I had because you're not anywhere close to the game. But anyway, sitting behind the backboard, and I for one half I get to watch Tim Duncan. That was actually the game where T-Mac scored 11 points in like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that was the last time I went to the Rockets games.
I don't remember. I don't remember the last time I went to a Rockets game in Houston. It's been a long time.
I don't like watching it live.
What?
I don't care. Like, it's better on TV.
Well, because you got a lot going on, and you know you got a lot of commentary and all that.
I just like watching it at home. You know, it's like now when my girls and now they want to go to the Astros, it's different because we end up buying stuff. They don't really wear basketball and football stuff.
Yeah.
Now we do still go to Texans games, but I'm not a Rockets fan. I'm a Spurs fan. So, but anyway, I'll get back to games, man. See, we normally do this in the beginning, but I missed the first 30 minutes.
That's all right.
Look, that join us game looks
interrupted, except for now.
Well, you know why. That join us game looks fun, but I don't think I'm gonna get it in the rotation.
Mm.
One with the Colt.
Yeah. Oh,
looks like it's like
Join
Far
Me?
Cry. Join us.
Yeah, join us. Join me. Join us.
Yes, join us. Accept it,
Okay.
bro. But man, the worst was Nintendo and then PlayStation. They had a decent show, man. You know, especially for Marvel lovers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that Nintendo had the worst, and I think Nintendo should have went right before Sony. Xbox. Now that I've reviewed it, not because I'm a bot, it's because they had the most games that I want to play. They got E-Day, Halo. Because you know,
can't forget about Magpie.
Is that with the Firebird?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you. And like Modern Warfare, I mean, that studio that does those things for them is awesome. So like, show me some gameplay. Of course, Halo. It's a remake. I wasn't hyped about it because I'm not big on these, you know, games I've already played and finished. But it looks good, and I want to play it now. Metro, of course. Fable. Dang, I want to play Fable. I'd rather play that than Grand Theft Auto. I know you were excited to see Minecraft Dungeons.
2 years after launch.
Say that again?
I probably won't end up playing Grand Theft Auto until 2 years after launch.
It take me longer than that. Because, I mean, I still never beat 4.
I just don't get hyped over the game for like everybody else.
I like it. It's just...
I enjoy them. I play them, right? You know, when they think about a new GTA coming out, they're like, oh my God, I can't wait. I don't get that way. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It's coming out. I'll get to it.
Just because you're not invested in the online.
No, I'm not. No.
Because I used to be crazy about ESO and Destiny,
Mhm.
and I used to play with those Brits, little young boys, because I think they're because like I used to work at night, and those boys would be like playing, like just getting out from school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like these dudes had helicopters and airplanes and miniguns, and they were showing me how like I need to level up, get my stuff so nobody can mess with me. Because I'm telling you, man, as soon as I got out of the garage and jumped in my Challenger, somebody blew me up from a helicopter and flew away. And I just said, I'm not doing this. And I never went online again.
Yeah. No, I never went online. I just play the story, and when I'm done, I'm done. I move on.
Yeah, but do you ever finish those games? I finished Vice City in 3.
So this is what, number 6 coming out?
Right.
I finished 5. I finished 4. I don't remember if I finished 3 or even played it. I don't remember what 3 was. Let's see.
3 was Miami, right?
Was it? And
Or was that Vice City? Vice City was Miami, and 3 was like, I think 3 was one that had the Scarface soundtrack.
No, I didn't play 3. No.
Well, it was a bundle on the OG Xbox, and then like, 'cause I think it skipped the Xbox.
Yeah. So I started at 4 and played 4 and 5, and I finished those. I just never went back to it. After I'm done, it's like I'm done. It's like, not that I hate it. I didn't hate the game. I enjoyed it. I just not obsessed with it like a lot of people are.
What was the dude's name in Andreas?
I don't know. Never played it.
Because Franklin was in 5 and Michael. I can't remember the dude's name, man. But I was, because I read in the magazine that he would get fat if he never worked out. I wanted him to get fat. I can't remember the game, but I didn't beat it. I mean, I just get bored with it. I mean, there's only so many missions you could do for it. It just feels like. Now I did finish Chinese Grand Theft Auto.
He says gay Tony. Pony like punches like gay.
Yeah, the
Tony.
Ballad of Gay Tony was a good game. I heard. I didn't get to play it. Man, what was that dude's name? I want to say Clifford. But anyway, yeah, I'm not excited. I'd rather play Fable, bro. And then with what I saw, bro, they got like, I think it's 27 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah,
I put it in the thing as soon as I saw it.
It's one of those games that I don't need to watch anything more because I know I'm going to.
You sold already.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks beautiful. You got dandy clothes. Like, I can already see myself like pimping in the shower. Like it just, bro, that game looks so good.
It does. It does.
It looks awesome. And then like you got the whole economy, and you control the economies, and it's like involved. Like the fact that you can go pay somebody to fix your reputation for you, because back in those days, people actually listened to the town crier.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, that's cool.
The only thing I don't want, and if it has it, it has it. But, and this goes for any game that's outside of Fable, is the requirement to hunt and the requirement to have special clothing for special biomes. Like if you're...
You don't like that?
I don't like that.
Why? I mean, I understand the requirement for hunt, because then that makes it like a survival.
Like
game.
if you gotta
I just want to eat for health.
Like if you gotta fish, if that's a requirement, I was like, I don't want to fish. I want to play the game. Like the quest
playing the game
is what I want to do.
Yeah, it becomes a survival game if you got to eat all the time.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to do all that.
I mean, I don't want that in Fable. You know what I mean? I just want it to be like.
When I played Breath of the Wild, I was into it at first, but once I had to go to the winter biome, it's like, oh, you can't because you're gonna freeze to death. I'm done.
That's because you didn't know any you didn't know any recipes. All you had to do was put a hot chili in some food, and it would have made you good enough to go.
So yeah, it's just.
I didn't like that my weapons broke. That's what I didn't like. Yeah. But I always had a lot of weapons. Like they broke, and yeah. I don't look. If I got a survival game like State of Decay, I expect a survival game. I joined the beta twice, or alpha, whatever they're calling it. They haven't given me the call up yet, but if they do, I'm gonna join, and I'm gonna play State of Decay 3. I've been waiting for this game. And I don't care, bro. You know, people can call me what they wanted to. I didn't like seeing the PlayStation 5 logo. Okay.
I didn't either.
Okay.
I'm with
I
you.
didn't like it. Because, you know, we've been the ones that make State of Decay what it is, and then they get to come get the best of what they have to offer. I've been playing State of Decay since you were walking through doors. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing State of Decay since State of Decay 2, you know, was supposed to be AAA, and then it came out at $29 and it was jank as hell. Right.
Jank.
And then now they get Unreal 5 and Coalition helping them, and then they're gonna put that crap on PlayStation. You know, I mean, look, ponies didn't buy Days Gone. Okay. PlayStation didn't even put that on Xbox. You know what I mean? And then this will get back into, and then that'll get me to where I kind of wanted to go earlier, but like, want to talk about the showcase too. I think Xbox is getting ready to make some moves, man. They're gonna make some moves that, you know, that they couldn't make with Activision. They're gonna start moving stuff away from PlayStation. Now, that's why I feel what's the name had to go. I had a feeling that this was it, because you can't have them as the face of everything as an Xbox and slimy tactics, and then you get ready to go execute some slimy tactics. Think about it, because that's what they're engaging in now, right? Slimy tactics like making you buy my box, and that's what's about to happen. Because if you want to play Gears, you better go up buy PC or Xbox.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. If you want to play Clockwork when it comes out, look, I understand why they put games over there. I understand. Certain games should be a part of what your console is. But they didn't care about their console. And I think Xbox is finally getting the picture, because Microsoft has had to fight with Microsoft since its inception. From trying to sell Microsoft, and is his name Steve and Ballmer?
Ballmer? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Having to sell the concept of a direct Xbox to them, and them not being 100% on board. Now, Ballmer was cool with fixing the problem, but he was never fully on board with the console and the idea. You know, like you watch Power On, and they say, you want us to get involved with hardware, which is the worst part of it to be in, not the software. Because if you look at it back then, they couldn't even get partners. And then the whole subsidy thing, like they never wanted to be involved in it, and they never looked at it as its own thing that needs to operate its own way. It's not like an operating system or the cloud. It's a different animal. They tried to brainwash us from being brainwashed and tell us that let's stop with the tribalism. No, bitch, this is what we do. We've been doing this since Nintendo and Sega. Since Sega did what Nintendo don't. I don't care how immature you call me. I don't care. That's what we do. Mine is better than yours. The hardware was the console war back in the days. It wasn't, I can play this game and you can't. It was that I got blast processing and you don't. It was, I got 28 bits and you don't. It was, I got a CD drive and you don't. You're paying $60 for video games and I'm paying $30. You know what I mean? It was, I got analog sticks, you don't. It was, I got analog sticks that feel good to my fingers. Your nails are scratching your thumbs. You know what I'm saying? That was the type of stuff that it was about. It was, you know, Sonic and Mario dudes didn't say, "Oh, you play Mario and you can." It's like, nah, Sonic goes faster than Mario because of blast processing. You know, that was what it was about. It wasn't about, I can play this and you can't. Because guess what? Especially now, there's always something else to play. And that's what Xbox's problem is. That's what PlayStation's problem is. You can take your game away from PlayStation, take it away from PC. PC was chugging along just fine without PlayStation, Xbox, EA, 2K. Why do you think they're so in love with these little piece of crap games on Steam? You know what I mean? Your CSGOs and your Dotas. Because y'all abandoned PC. And they found something else to play.
Yeah.
WoWs. You know what I mean? PlayStation wants to take things. They're mad because not enough people on PC flock to them after we have already seen your movie. We've watched that movie on Twitch or YouTube. Why would I need to pay you $60? You should be trying to sell me this thing for $29.99 at the most, not full price for a 2-year-old game. And then they're surprised when nobody buys it. Your people didn't buy Ratchet and Clank. Your people didn't buy freaking Sackboy. You know what I mean? Like even Microsoft took forever to put their games on PC. I was there then too. Like Gears wasn't coming. I don't think Gears. I think one of the Gears is still not there. I want to say it's Gears 1, but like you can only get like Microsoft Flight Simulator, stuff like that. Halo took forever. I mean, full disclosure, I on Halo. You know what I'm saying? Halo 1, OG Halo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I was on PC before I got my Xbox. Because back then you can play those games on your regular old store-bought basic PC. You didn't need a freaking graphics card back then.
Go says facts.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, I got a whole thing of ISOs. Find me, feds.
See, man, see, Realist is rolling because ain't nobody here to interrupt him.
But nah, bro. but when you seriously though,
yeah,
like when this whole exclusivity thing, this is why Xbox is afraid to do the whole exclusive stuff with PlayStation. You will get a large segment to leave and come to Xbox, but you also risk those PlayStation fans who don't want to leave just rolling over to Fortnite. It's too easy to start.
Yeah.
Or maybe mine the next Battlefield. You know, that's the thing, man. There's so much competition now. Nintendo always treated third party as they should have, like competition. PlayStation and Xbox treat them like they were their friends. You know, when you look at their documentaries, 'cause I can't remember when the name of the PlayStation documentary was I watched. I think it was called Console Wars. And it wasn't a PlayStation documentary, but it was very PlayStation centric. They loved PlayStation, whoever made that documentary. And first things out of their mouth, we want to make a console that third party would be happy to make games for. Same thing out of Xbox mouth. When they showed that silver, platinum, aluminum Xbox, we wanted third party to be excited about making a game for it. And got doggone right. Cause see, and so like what PlayStation did it to try to kill Nintendo. You know, they did it. They were successful with Sega, and they basically were trying to get rid of Nintendo. But Nintendo was like, shoot, man, we'll just give them 20 Mario games. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, you and, you know, the other company, y'all just sit over there and y'all fight for games y'all will never own. And we'll just give them, you know, Mario Tennis, Mario Snooker, Mario Basketball, Mario Soccer.
We have a new character, Wario.
that too. Dr. Mario. You know what I'm saying?
The different variant, Luigi.
Yeah. Waluigi.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, so Nintendo doubled down. And so now when you look at them, nobody wants to buy third party from them. That's their dilemma. So the other two's dilemma is they're too dependent on third party, whether they like it or not. And Nintendo's problem is nobody cares to buy third party software on theirs. So it'd be interesting to see just how much Xbox is willing to bleed to be number one. But I think that they're on track, and I think that I know that Phil and Sarah had the right idea. I just also know that Hood and Adela are short-sighted. They don't understand how to nurture a gaming fan base. Bro, Steam is Steam because Steam was Steam in like 2000. Like, it was the only option. First mover advantage. It was the only option on PC. And then you had 20 people trying to start launchers.
God, I hate that.
I don't care about that, bro.
God.
I don't know what y'all bitching about, bro.
I don't like having multiple launchers at all.
Why?
It's just
Why?
Just too much overhead on the PC, man.
No, it's not.
I never liked it.
People just cry for nothing, bro. Like I remember, bro, like each game like launched like through some other shell, and then like in the early days, but like having like all these multiple launchers, as long as it gets handled like with Xbox mode, like I really don't have any complaints now, because like you'll
No,
see
this is
like
before that.
Ubisoft.
No, this is way before Xbox mode and all that. I'm just talking about in
Yeah,
general,
yeah,
the
yeah.
current launchers. The only launchers that I cared for, if I ever played a PC game, was Steam and EA Origin. That was it.
Steam and who?
EA Origin.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
it.
I mean,
All because of
Rockstar
Battlefield.
had one. But see, since I was, down with Captain Hook and them back in the day, I, my stuff was already cracked. You know what I mean? I didn't stop sailing the high seas until I realized what was happening, and I was a part of it. And I said this a few times before. Like once I saw, because the last Madden was the one with Vince Young on the cover. For a while, I had BioShock 1, 2. I don't think I had 3 on PC. 2K had just moved on. Like, nah, it's too much piracy. You know what I mean? It's like, golly, man. EA left. You know what I mean? Madden is EA. EA left. But see, Bethesda is PC. So, but yeah, that thing was jacked too, though. I mean, I played the hell out of Oblivion. I had all the mods. I played that game for 5 years. But anyway, that's the challenge I see for Xbox if they want to be exclusive. They should never have supported PlayStation. They should have understood the damage that they would do. I think because the word was that Xbox leadership was against Microsoft leadership telling them to do that. Right? That was the word on the street. So now all of a sudden, Asha is like Queen Asha, because she wants to save the platform.
But
it's
she still
cool.
answers to Ball Guy.
Well,
so how come she can make moves that Phil wasn't able to with the same Ball Guy?
That's what I was saying earlier. Like, I think they finally understand that they need to take a step back and build something, because you got now about $100 billion in it.
Mm-hmm.
So take your time and figure out how to actually get people involved. Because because Sick would get on me and he would say, "Bro, are you being serious? Or you just no?" Look, honestly, I at the end of the day, I'm playing the games, right?
Yeah.
So as a gamer, no. But as an Xbox fan, I don't want to see games on PlayStation for multiple reasons. The main reason is every game that goes to Xbox without PlayStation reciprocating anything makes their platform stronger. Whether you like it or not, whether you're going to play the games, you have the option to say no. We don't have the option to say no over here. Or yes. You know what I mean? I brought up a game like Days Gone. They're not throwing any bones Microsoft's way. Right? And Microsoft's looking at it like, well, we're making more money than we ever made. That's why I don't understand how this year the numbers are looking so bad when they're supposedly making all this money, selling all these games. Forza 5 was knocking it out of the park. Everything they put over there on PlayStation was not everything, but most of them were decent.
Mm-hmm.
Forza, Sea of Thieves did all right. Doom wasn't that hot. Bro, I'm surprised that Doom didn't knock it out of the park. Like, this Doom is struggling. I know on PC they forced ray tracing, but so did Indiana Jones. So did a few other games. But I want that for PC because I'm tired of these suckers on PC holding back gaming. PlayStation fans say dumb crap like Series S holds back gaming. Nah, these suckers that's got the minimum spec still running i3s. If you look at the minimum requirements on some of these games, they require like i5 1060s, 980s, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the 5000s. You know what I mean? That's what's holding back gaming, not the freaking Series S, not even a PS4. But see, you got these dudes. No, those are the real potatoes, not the Series S.
The real potatoes.
The real potatoes. Because look, I can't remember what game I was playing, and one of the settings was potato. I was like, oh my God.
Had a setting called potato.
Yeah, Grapple said they can call potato, bro. I can't. I'm gonna have to Google. If I Google it, it'll probably come up. I was like, potato, bro. I want to just leave it there because it's funny. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see how they fight their way out. But they gotta deprive the PlayStation fan base and let everybody know they're doing it.
Yeah.
It made no sense for them to buy Tomb Raider and don't throw it in and don't smash it in everybody's faces. Slap these freaking verbally asking you when's it coming to PlayStation. Wait and find out. You know what I'm saying? Like they would always do that. When's it coming to PlayStation? And they even got to doing that about Xbox games. And now they're doing it for all the Xbox. When's it coming to PlayStation? Like we just want to be entitled to the platform's content that we invested into. These hoes, they want theirs and ours, and we don't get any of theirs. We know Nintendo's not sharing. Nintendo looking at these hoes like PC, you whores. You know what I mean? But look, Nintendo's looking at them, wishing they could beat them sometimes too. Because quiet as it kept, their first party ain't too hot. Not in my opinion. I don't play no Pocopia. You know what I mean? I want a freaking Splatoon game. Give me freaking Splatoon Raiders. They still haven't given me enough reason to buy a Switch 2 yet.
Nah, I'm not even interested.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you give me what? A Mario Galaxy 4? Mario Galaxy 3? You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would love to play a 2D Mario game, but it's not gonna make me buy a Switch. I played Mario 3D World, Mario Galaxies, Mario Odyssey. I'm tired of just like little fetch quest games.
Yeah.
Bro, are you slizzard over there?
Nah, man. I'm over here eating some pistachio nuts.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I got a new favorite nut. I don't even think it's a nut.
Right.
The little white ones, macadamias.
Yeah, they're good. Especially in cookies.
Yeah, Subway cookies. Who else makes them?
Man, I haven't seen them at Subway lately. They got some raspberry shit and chocolate chip, but I haven't seen their macadamia nuts cookies yet.
Subway getting cute.
7-Eleven will have them every now and then. They're good. That's
we
where
don't
I
have
packed on
7-Eleven.
20 pounds from is all those damn cookies I've been eating from 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, we got one now on 45, like ranking.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are others, but that's the one that I see. Like 7-Eleven.
I like their
we got a
cookies.
Quick Trip too. We got a Quick Trip here too. Yeah, man, we got a Quick Trip.
Yeah, we got them all over the place here.
I know, that's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Quick Trip is like.
Oh, here's some hot news, some exciting news. HEB opening down the street on the 17th in 6 days.
Ooh.
People are going nuts over here, man.
As they should. Is it is like a flagship?
I don't know. It's just a matter. It's not that dumbed down version. It's just a full on HEB.
Well, you'll know once you go in there and they got the good cheeses and some happy person cooking in the middle.
Oh, I'm not even
giving out
later.
recipes.
It's gonna be nuts.
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
People are just
should be.
like everybody's nuts here. Like, HEB, they just opened up over over by Hearst. Oh, so there's an area called Hearst, Euless, and I forgot what the B name is, but
Bastrop? I don't know.
They're so close together that they call that whole area HEB, and they built that HEB at the HEB. So now that's the thing right now. Like, there's an HEB in the HEB. There's an HEB. It's just like bunch of corny shit going on over here, man.
Bro, HEB, like they're not all created equal. It just depends on what area you go to. Because like we got one, but the one back in
is it ghetto HEB?
it's not ghetto. It's just basic. Because we got ghetto ones in the ghetto, but like the Woodlands, you go like deeper in there. But okay, if there's a Whole Foods, everything gonna step the game up. So there's an HEB right by the Whole Foods.
Yeah,
man, you go in there, man. They selling lobster tails. They got some do butter and lobster tails and macaronis and giving you samples and recipe cards. They got people at every hour offering you a sample of something.
Yeah, they've opened 2 HEBs here, one in Frisco and one in that HEB area, and it's like celebration time up here, right? When it comes to like, oh my god, HEB, I can't believe it, you know? The tortillas, the butter tortilla, like to me, it's like it's just HEB, right? It's just another store. To me, it's just another store, right? Because I grew up in Houston, we had HEBs all the time,
Right.
So it's like it's nothing to me. Like I walk into HEB where my dad lives off of Fry, and it's just another day, right?
Man, that's one of the best ones.
And
Friday Night 10?
Yeah, Friday Night 10.
That's the one I used to go to when I lived on the West.
Yeah, that's where my dad lives, over in that area. And,
They got the good cheeses.
oh, I guess I don't know. Mainly go just for.
I'm telling you, they got the good cheeses, but that's like the SAHEP.
That's an SAH. But yeah, they're going nuts over here.
Well, it was
man.
back in my day.
And this one, the one that's opening in 6 days, I can ride my bike over there if I wanted to. That's how close it is. Right. And they're just waiting, man. People are just watching, like, when's it going to open? Oh my god! Everybody on the Nextdoor app, it's opening in 6 days. Oh my god, HEB. Calm down.
Why you not? Do y'all still have Albertsons as y'all's big store?
No.
Is Albertsons closed?
No, we have Tom Thumb.
So y'all don't have Albertsons at all is what I'm asking.
No Albertsons, no Randall's or anything like that. It's just Tom Thumb.
So Albertsons gone?
Mm-hmm. Up here, at least.
Dang, really? Because Albertsons tried to come here and they got ran out in like a year. SA love Fiesta.
We have a few Fiestas. We have the Walmarts. We got the Krogers, the Whole Foods, Sprouts. We have Winco. I never heard of Winco until I moved up here. We have Winco, and of course Trader Joe's.
Everybody got that, but no, I only brought up Albertsons because, like, in Fiesta, because it seemed like they would put them in areas where there was a Fiesta.
Yeah,
and like SA is loyal. Like that store where I remember I told you I'm getting those half off burritos. Burritos was like $5 for these super burrito Californias.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to buy some food there one day, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, these people are not driving to this store. Like, their spices are ridiculous. Like $2 onions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything is expensive except for like chicharrones and stuff like that. Like, I don't eat that. Like, I don't eat that. You know, like everything in that store is expensive, man. I spent $10 for TP, $16 for some sanitary napkins for my daughter. Like, I just went in that store one day and I treated it like it was HEB. Let me support this store. You know, they've been hooking me up with burritos. I mean, they told me I was eating too much of it, but I was like, bro, I mean, look, I'm not picky. These tacos are $1 a piece. You see how much meat is in these tacos?
Man, if they're $1, that's a good price,
bro.
Man. Yeah.
And then there's one across the way. They got real barbacoa. Do you know what that is, right?
Barbacoa?
Yeah.
Yeah, cheek.
Right. But you know, most of the time it's not.
What I don't like
9 out
about
of 10
barbacoa,
times it's not.
and I know you can get it this way, but the way it comes, like every time I get it, I keep forgetting, like I don't want it this way when it comes to barbacoa, is the fatty, like gooey stuff that it comes with.
That's the best part.
I hate it. I hate that part. We talked about steak stuff. I was like, I don't like the fatty, like gooey shit. I don't I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like it. It's just like the texture is just nasty to me.
Tastes like butter.
Right? It's not butter, man. So me and my mom were just talking about this the other day. She's like, mijo, compré barbacoa. And like, say, mom, did you buy the barbacoa with that gooey stuff in it? She's like, yeah,
grease, man.
That's the best part. I was like, my God, that stuff is nasty. I don't,
bro.
I said, I don't like it.
That's a you problem, bro. Like everybody else is telling you it's the best part, and you want to try to convince us that it's the worst.
I don't like it. I don't like
it. The best part, bro.
And so, like, if I'm
you put it on a taco and it's leaking off your taco.
Like, I'm very picky when it comes to barbacoa. So, like, I've asked, and this is because of my fault. I keep forgetting. I was like, I just want the meat part. I don't want the fatty stuff. And they'd be like, okay. And I've had barbacoa where it's just pure meat, none of the fat crap that's in there.
Yeah, but that ain't cheap. That's like roasting
So good.
brisket and stuff.
So good.
Bro, okay, so I'm gonna tell you that I don't know how long you want to do it. I'm chilling. But like, like IKEA and HEB over there,
Mm-hmm.
bro, that is Mexican super burrito buffet. It's called like King Ranch or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter said we want a buffet. We don't like Chinese food, but I know that my son loves Chinese food. And they got this fancy one called E-Star or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got sushi with the eel sauce, all that crap, right? All I can eat for $30. I said, well, okay, I'll find somewhere else. We'll just go somewhere we never been before. Man, this place had barbacoa. They had mole. They had they had everything.
Mm-hmm.
They even had tres leches.
Oh,
Mas leche. Oh, man.
I'll eat the whole cake.
It was
That's my meal.
Now, bro, now that I found this place, man, they went up on the prices on me. Like these places with this little Mexico right here, that's on my way home. So like I found this place behind HEB. Panaderia. Forgot the name of it.
Yeah.
Right? Something Panaderia, right? I go in there and they got these tres leches cakes and like the container and half of it is milk.
Yes.
Hey, you ever watch Half Baked when he didn't know he was picking up weed and he like you know what I'm talking about? He saw the weed and he held on to it and like he was up against the counter and he was like like he was about to that's what I said. I was like mas leche. They don't speak no English in there.
Yeah, they don't.
He's like, she said, see. I said, mas leche. I said, give me those two. Those? Yeah.
This is
the
the type of place you have to know Spanish. Like you got to learn this language, or you're not getting.
See, I learned it and I forgot it already. Was it studio? I forgot how to say it. Did y'all raise the prices? I know how to say how much, and I know how to order food, but like certain things, man. Because I learned Castellano, right? That's what the Mexicans tell me. I've completely unlearned the Spanish that I knew because I took Spanish until college.
SIKSLAYER is saying he took a nap and like overslept. He's in the chat right now.
Oh, he just went to sleep dreaming about Ace Combat. So like he just went to sleep because he knew that when he woke up, he'd be closer to playing Ace Combat. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so nah. That's why I said when he wakes up, he'll be closer to playing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I went down there. The corporate's broken. I used to be a crane operator, right? So I'm surrounded by everybody. Everybody there, about 90% Mexican from the valley. And I'm down there like, yeah, I get to use my Espanol. When I started talking and stuff, my boy pulled me to the side. He was like, hey, man, what are you saying? He laughing at you. I forgot what I said. I'm telling you, I completely unlearned. Like, he did something to my brain. Like, I don't know. I know very little, even the stuff I learned. You know what I'm saying? It comes to me as I'm trying to teach my daughter certain things because she's in Spanish. But anyway, he was like, that's not how you say it, fool. I was like, man, yes, it is. If I put it in Google right now, I said, bro, fuck that, man. He's like, that's not how you say it. You talking to Mexicans, bro. He's like, we don't speak Spanish. We speak Ebonics. He's like, bro, he said, you speaking Castellano, man. You speaking that white people stuff, man, from across the ocean. And I was like, okay. I said, well, don't tell me it's wrong then. He said, well, I mean, don't talk to them then. I said, okay, you're right.
He said he did dream of Ace Combat.
I know.
And he's laughing. He went, lol.
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 I know. But yeah, I learned how to say, and she taught me how to say $1. I said $1. She said $1.
$1.
See, that's why I said I see stuff comes to me, and I was ready. I said, did y'all raise the price by $1 in the Spanish? And she's like, see?
See?
And I said, ¿cuándo? She said,
Ayer.
$1. I didn't really understand. I said, how did you say $1? I said, no, I said, ¿Cómo se dice $1? $1. She said, $1. So that's how you say it too, right? How do you say $1?
$1.
You said
Un. Like
$1.
un. $1.
Yeah, right, man. It's okay. See, I learned that today. But yeah, she told me they raised the price on my tres leches, boy, $1, man.
I take when I was working over by Westheimer and Willcrest, me and my buddy, I would take him to La Michoacana.
Oh, well, they're a chain like now.
You know, and they had one off of Briar Forest. They still have it there. The Briar Forest and Willcrest.
It's like 100 of them now.
Yeah, they're all over the place now.
It's like Arandas.
And my buddy's like, but they only speak. He's Indian, and so like they only speak Spanish. I was like, that's all right. I was like, what do you want? He's like, I just want like 3 tacos of fajita, and just say that. Just say 3 tacos de fajita en maíz, which is on corn tortilla.
Right.
And that's all he needed to know, man. That's all he did. And then he started going by himself without me because he knew exactly what to say. 3 tacos de fajita en maíz.
Man. Okay, what's the deal, bro? Because all right, they got this what you call it? Authentic place. Is flour supposed to be better than corn?
For certain things. For certain things.
Oh, please.
Yeah. Like flour doesn't go with everything, but I prefer corn tortillas. But like,
I prefer corn.
But like when I make my breakfast, for myself, I'll use flour tortillas to make my little burritos. That's all I use.
The reason why I'm asking is because the place that I found, the one that's selling that authentic barbacoa,
yeah,
like they are for flour.
See. Hello? You're gone, dude.
No, I know. My
connection.
No, they were trying to give me they tried to tell me that Xbox and Nitro are one.
Nitro?
Yeah, Discord.
Oh. What?
They're trying to get. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Well, I heard something about if you have Nitro, then you get Ultimate or something. You get Game Pass.
Nah, it's something called Xbox Starter Pack or something like that.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, but it includes like the Game Pass Starter Kit or something like that. And it comes with Nitro.
Yeah.
And they were trying to get me involved, but like, look, PlayStation might need it. PC definitely needs it. Discord. But man, Xbox is awesome. Not because I'm a bot. Like the community is awesome.
Man, say what you just say you're a bot.
No, well, I am a bot, but this is not why I'm saying this. Because I've tried to create friends and find friends like on PC. I've been on PC for years. It's nothing like Xbox. Hell, even Switch is better than the other two as far as meeting new people.
Yeah.
Because once you play with them, you just go to recently played with. Because if I had to enter people's friend code, I wouldn't be anybody's friend. Maybe like 2 or 3 people. Seriously. But like, yeah.
Right.
What the heck was that, bro?
That was my burp. That's the cue for us to end it.
End it, bro. I'm about to. Hey, you eat at Taco Bell?
What?
Do you eat at Taco Bell?
Yeah.
What's the taco that got the soft shell on the outside? Soft taco with a crunchy shell on the inside.
I think they just call it like a crunchy gordita or something like that.
I don't know, but I made it yesterday. And my son had his homeboy over there. Yeah. He had like beef grease on his teeth with the seasoning. He was like,
Awesome. 11 out of 10. I said, thank you, man. I'm glad you liked it. My son was like, oh my God, Dad, this is great. You got another one? I said, man, I only have one pot, man. I'm making them one at a time. You know? I said, but I got you. The woman came home from taking the girl to softball. She was like, your daddy made the best taco I ever had in my life. My daughter's like, oh, Daddy, you gonna make me one too? I was like, no, man, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to bed. You know? I said that to say that might be what I'm going to eat.
Oh.
Because I mean, like, shoot.
I'm pretty simple with Taco Bell. If I go to Taco Bell, my go-to is the 3 crunchy tacos, but the Dorito flavor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's my go-to.
Those are good.
With the fire sauce.
Man, I get the hottest one, man. It's actually hot. I'm getting old too, though. like I used to be able to eat the hottest of the hot. I had KFC for the first time in years. Those hot wings.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, these are spicy. What kind of hot? I said, I must be getting old, man, since I can say, oh, this is spicy. You know what I'm saying?
KFC, huh?
Man, those hot wings, since I was like 5. But you know, Popeye's sweeping the nation, man. Like, nobody wants to eat KFC with me.
Nah, dude. If I want chicken, I'll go to Popeyes.
I prefer big pieces, little prices. But my family is uppity. Ain't nothing like a big greasy thigh that when you bite it, grease shoot on your wrist. They got jalapeno cheese poppers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man, that's my favorite chicken, man. That steroidal chicken. That thigh is about as big as your fist. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you squeeze it too hard, it's gonna pop like a sausage. Yeah, man. Hey, I grew up eating Popeyes, man, 2 for $2 on Tuesdays with a biscuit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't ever get too good for it. We don't have Popeyes around. We got one Popeyes at a gas station around here. Not Popeyes, Churches.
Oh, I haven't seen a Churches in a long time.
That's what if I've been saying Popeyes, that was a typo. I misspoke. I've been meaning to say Churches with the greasy large chicken because Popeyes chicken is about as small as KFC. Give me the big steroid thighs.
I actually went to Popeyes today and just I got me a chicken sandwich.
Oh yeah, they didn't run out, huh?
Nah.
Bro, everybody was going crazy for those chicken sandwiches, and then what's the name? Still King. What's the name of the chicken place?
Have you gone to the Hot Dave's Chicken?
Yeah, it's all right.
I like this. It's pretty good.
It ain't bad. It's just all right. Like, you know, if I was to make a restaurant called Eli's Hot Chicken, it would have more flavor and more creativity than what that is. You know what I mean? Everybody like that's coming up with these new cluckers and all this other stuff. The most creative they can be is Nashville hot sauce with chopped up chicken breasts on some French fries with cheese on top. Like, nah, you can be more creative than that. They got a place around here called, I forgot, man, but all they sell is like French fries with different stuff.
What, Cane's?
No, hell no. See, that's what when I was in the car earlier, that's where they went. When they were trying to give me Cane's. I hate Cane's. Cane's got the worst chicken, but they got good sauce. And they got good toast.
Yeah, the sauce and toast is good.
I don't eat that.
Who's this? Cold guy Genesis. Cougar. Sickness.
Oh, sickness? What'd he say?
He said, how you guys
feel about
the
talk about accountability
asking,
margins?
Oh, gosh. Here's this is for you. Let me read it. Hold on. Let me clear my throat. He asked, how you guys feel about Microsoft previously asking Xbox to have 30% accountability margin, but in reality, they only pushing 3%.
They never asked for 30% accountability margins. They asked for 30% profit margins. But the thing is like internal, which is what accountability margin is, internal metrics can be set at 50. You know what I mean? It's like shoot for the moon and you still land with the stars. That's what they do. Give people John Wick impossible tasks, you know. But accountability margin is an internal metric that people are acting like it's the same as a profit margin. And then that, but like I said earlier, Tech, they're using that verbiage for a reason. And it's either to lay off or make a purchase. They're making themselves look weak for empathy if they're going to lay a lot of people off, or look weak to try to acquire things like Asha mentioned. They said that they're going to have to get more exclusive content by third-party deals or acquisitions. How do you get some type of empathy? Now, if Lena Khan's in there, they definitely wouldn't get empathy. What are you going to do? Fire more people? Yeah, of course. That's what we do. That's what happens. But like, I mean, because Microsoft's not unique. Everybody's gonna Microsoft always takes the heat first. They always come out first and say, "Oh, we're gonna lay off 20,000 people." Next thing you know, Amazon say, "Yeah, we're gonna lay off 17,000." You know, and then by percentage, PlayStation will lay off more than Microsoft. But everybody wants to talk about Microsoft. But 30 was like Nintendo and PlayStation don't hit 30. Nintendo has the best business as far as profit and revenue. Like PlayStation might have the worst. Like they'll make 30, but take home 2. So I think recently that they've had the best that they've ever had, PlayStation. But they're like that's what it was Toki's irritation with PlayStation. I forgot who the guy was before him. Like they always talk about the business. I want to say it was Kitaragi said the business was broken years ago to Jim Ryan. Like honestly, the more I pay attention to this stuff, the less confident I feel in gaming. You know what I mean? It's like, man, they make so much money and only take so little home. You know, even though I said Nintendo is the best, like still, man, in comparison. But nah, they're not gonna hit 30. Nobody's hitting 30. But if you make it a directive, they're gonna try to hit 30. But when you got a company that's not number one, and what's the first thing they're gonna do? Tech. If they want to increase profit margin, what's the first thing they're gonna do?
Cut costs.
And how you do that?
Laying off people.
Cut people.
Yeah.
Right. And so you look at what Xbox did, raise the price of the console, so did PlayStation. So is Nintendo. They're not taking losses anymore. The margins are too thin. It's not just a Microsoft problem. Right? The margins are too thin to subsidize. All right. PlayStation wanted $80 games. They've sold at 70. Nintendo said, F that, we're gonna do 80 and sometimes 90. You know what I mean? It's like it's not as good as we think it is. They just want to look at Xbox because they hate Microsoft, but everybody's got the same problems, especially these platform holders. We talked about that already earlier, man. Too late.
Too late, bro.
You know? Yeah, Nintendo can't sell third party. The other two can't sell first party.
Yeah. Yep.
But nobody's gonna hit 30 anytime soon. Now, if they do, it's because they have an extremely loyal fan base. Because what was I think it was Lin Tao. What was her? How did she say that they were going to increase money? How are we going to increase money? Tech? How? You know?
Mm-mm.
By monetizing the existing consumer base, console platform base, which means they're going to tax them for being loyal. We're going to charge them more for services. Microsoft did it. They raised Game Pass to 30. That's the first thing you do. Punish the people that are loyal to you and treat the people who don't even like you like gold. Sound like a cell phone carrier. Sound like Sarah Bond. Didn't she come from T-Mobile?
Oh, did she? I didn't know.
She did. You know how like I've been with AT&T, but before that, man, I was with Verizon for like 14 years, right? But man, the dude at Target, man, Target told me all kind of stuff. Sold me a dream, man. Sold me a dream. But it was so hard for me to get my phone back. I just said, you know what? screw it. Right? So many dreams.
I hate
But
those provider sales guys at the stores, especially at Walmart.
yeah, man.
They bug
Never
me.
again.
Sir, who's your cell service? I was like, I'm not switching. Who's your cell service? T-Mobile, or who's your home internet is the main one that I get. And I'm like, AT&T. And how much you paying for it? It's like, better price than you. He's like, how much you paying? And I tell them, well, it's not bad, but maybe, what if I could bring you like $20 down? Save you $20. I was like, yeah, but how long? Is it the 1 year promotion?
Exactly.
And you're going to jack it up another $40?
Yep.
So I'm back where I'm at plus more? I was like, no, I don't
You
think
use, you use AT&T for
Yeah.
your home internet?
Yeah.
Do they still meter?
No, they never metered.
Yes, they did. The Uverse thing.
I got the well, we don't call it Uverse anymore. They just call it fiber, the gigafiber thing.
Yeah, well, now they have fiber, but like not everywhere here yet. I know that but that's like an AT&T hub up there. Them in San Antonio.
I've had it
But
since
like-
2016, and I've never been like,
Yeah, fiber.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They still haven't hit well, this area is different, but like Houston area, not really.
I moved here where I'm at 2012 is when I moved here. And for those first 4 years is when I had Time Warner, or when they finally switched over to Spectrum. And around 2015-ish, towards the end, is when they started laying down the line for fiber. AT&T was laying down the line for fiber, and I saw them. And I was like, are you guys laying down for fiber? They're like, yeah. I was like, oh, when are you guys done? I was like, oh, I don't know, next few months or something. I was like, all right. Next thing you know, you got the door-to-door people coming by the house and like, hey, I just want to let you know, we just laid down the pipe for fiber and all that. I'm like, oh, it's like, you finally done? They're like, yeah, is it ready? They're like, yeah, sign me up. Man, right away, he didn't even have to sell me on it. I already knew.
No, I haven't had any issues with Comcast.
Yeah.
Comcast tried to meter too back in the day. Maybe they just didn't do it up there, but like they were trying to meter it.
Here, like I hear stories where people are getting like capped about how many gigs they can use or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, but AT&T, I've never had a cap. No.
Here AT&T was 125 gigs.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, that's like a couple of games, man.
Yeah, no.
And then like I got man, that one my booty is funny. Look, I got 4 children, 3 cell phones, 4 tablets. Right? So that's 7 devices, plus my devices, plus my gaming stuff, plus the TVs.
Yeah.
Like 125 is nothing.
Yeah.
But that was, and they would try to, they said, oh, we'll lower your bill. I was like, man, for a year, and then I'm stuck with y'all.
Now mine's,
You know what I mean? And it's a contract.
mine's
That's
90, mine's 90 for the gig.
90 a month?
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad.
Mm-mm. But
It's 90. It's
AT&T
118.
people at Walmart,
118.
man, they'd be like, and we can give you a cell service too. I'm like, I don't want your cell service. I got T-Mobile. And they're like, well, we can do this. And I'm like, no, why? So I can have a promotional price for a year and then I'm jacked up $60 more? It's like, no, I'm not. I know how this rolls. It's like, I'm not going to do it.
I always ask them. I say, oh, man, I don't trust y'all. Because my wife, she took the bait, switched our cell phones to
my
AT&T,
gosh. Yeah.
switched our internet. Well, I saved us some money. I was so mad. I was like, okay, let's call and see what happens. We got lucky that the dude went on vacation, so he never came back to take our phones for the trade-ins.
Yeah.
Man, I sent them phones back so fast, man. Once I showed her that we were getting 125 gig metered, and he lied to me. I said, yeah. You know what I mean? The phone bill was going to... Okay, my phones were paid off. They're only a year old, right?
Yeah.
But they were all paid off. But they sold her on a new phone. Everybody... Well, it was just me and her at that time.
Yeah.
We get new phones. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, man, ain't changing that much. Seriously, if I'm on an iPhone 16, my daughter was on the 15, now she's on the 17. My youngest daughter is on a 14 Pro Max. My son is on 13 because he breaks phones.
See, my son is on an old Pixel 3 XLA. My wife's like old phone. And he has a phone line that's free from my sister. They gave her like a free line at T-Mobile because she signed up for something. Like, we'll give you a free line. And she never used it. And she's like, hey, you can give him to your kid. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. So don't even pay for that.
I didn't even really want to get on a phone. Those Target people said, "Oh, we can get a free phone." And I was like, "Man, I don't want a free phone."
It's like, sir, it's a free phone. I don't want your free phone.
And then my wife came up with the bright idea. She was like, "I'll just give it to Sarai." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess so. She's old enough." And then everybody else,
everybody wants
have a phone.
That's how my younger one is right now. He's like, he wants his own phone. Like, no, you're fine with your tablet. You're good.
My youngest daughter, she don't even take her phone out of her backpack. Sometimes she leaves it at home. I'm talking about I don't want to lose it.
That's good. She wants to take care of it.
Yeah, but she already had a little baby iPhone, a little 12. Her and the boy had a little baby iPhone.
The mini.
I don't think it's got a mini. It was a 12, but it's little.
Yeah.
I think it was before they started making bigger screens. It's not. I don't know. I'm not really an iPhone user. They gave me this phone.
Yeah.
And so like he lost that phone. And so with the warranty,
your iPhone bot.
Look, my thing is with the iPhone, it's fine. The problem with the iPhone is it's locked down.
I don't like the lockdown stuff either.
The good thing about it being locked down is the lack of fragmentation, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why like the apps look better, stuff like that. But I'll deal with a little ugly app sometimes because I can access my folders. I can put PDFs on my. Well, I think you do the iPhone better now. You know what I'm saying? I can download my own music. I don't have to go through iTunes on Android. But see, now I got services, so I don't even need to pirate music no more.
Yeah.
I stopped pirating music when they sent me that letter.
Yeah.
Where I got that Rihanna song from or why?
This guy talking about Rihanna. All right, man. Let's get on out of here.
Yeah, I'm about
man.
to say, bro, you sound like you about to fall asleep.
Man,
anyway.
we talking a lot. It was just the two of us. You didn't get interrupted, so you were on a roll the whole night, man.
Well, look, this is what happened, and then I'll be done. We went to freaking this tryout. My wife is upset with my daughter's team because I think favoritism. The coach puts her sister at catcher. My daughter's way more of a wall. I don't know if you know what that is. Balls don't get by her.
Mm-hmm.
Her arm is like at least 2 times as strong as the second strongest person. So they want to put her in the outfield, but she don't want to be in the outfield.
It's boring.
She want to be a catcher. Yeah, because those little girls not cracking like that yet. But if something happens to go out there, she would be one of the ones to not be asleep. So they keep her out there. And when it does go out there and the girls do finally get the ball, it doesn't matter because it's going to take forever for the ball to get back to the circle.
Mm.
So she found another team. Okay. I'm going to check them out. Oh, I love her. I know her. Yeah, I love her. But the dude canceled the tryout today. So I just made a blank trip. Made a blank trip over there. And this dude was like, oh, come next week. Now she mad. And another thing that keeps them on the team they're on is that my niece is the coach. And she's highly qualified. But my daughter's only 11, so she coaches my older daughter, not my younger daughter.
Yeah.
She's highly qualified. She played college ball. Still got cracked. I mean, she's only like 24. So. But anyway, shout out to everybody who's still here and hung with us.
That's right.
Shout out to Kieran and Sick who slid through after going to sleep. Shout out to you, man, because you were holding down all by yourself.
I was by myself for about 20 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes.
I'm trying to find somewhere quiet, and then I just completely lost track of time because my daughter acting like she didn't know where the freaking field was, and they were doing construction at the school. I was like, "You were just here last week. Tell me where it is." I don't know. I said, "Bro, you got to stop doing this. You need to start paying attention to where you're going. It's not cool to keep saying I don't know to everything."
Yeah.
Man. Peace
All right.
out.
All right, we out. Good night. Bye. Go Xbox. Go Knicks. Whoa. Oh, bye.